Leandre got the juice.
Yeah, that's I'm coming. Y'all, what's up? Welcome to the post-game call-in show, man. I was trying to get the banner straight, y'all. I don't know what happened. It is what it is. We back, man. We back for another show. Thank y'all for pulling up here on the Coach Smook Network for the post-game call-in show, man. Listen, I am happy. I'm happy for the win. Alabama got a solid win over Wisconsin. Not one to say we were perfect. We were far from perfect, but that was a great win. Gives you a great perspective on what this team is capable of. One, we saw that we could run the ball, especially when we get the quarterback involved in the run game. Two, we can run the ball with our running backs, especially when our offensive line is healthy. Three, when our offensive line is healthy, our offense could just about do anything. That for that to be the first game with that full full healthy lineup, right? Because we still saw Formby get rotated in some. But to have a full healthy lineup and to see Milroe only get pressured 6 times in this game, 1 sack with 6 pressures, I believe somebody's going to check my stats. I got some stats being sent over to me. But that was a great game. Great game offensively. Well, I won't say great game offensively because there's some things I would like to see us do earlier in the game. I honestly think in the 3 games that we've seen, our run game has been the most effective for our offense, and it's been more natural for our O-line to move the ball, build momentum that way. And defensively, our defense has played consistently through all 3 games. I have no complaints about our defense, and I think we're going to get better. So, with that being said, welcome everybody in the chat. Dwight pulling up, Kimberly, Goof, JB718, Mary J, King Fuse's Lit House, man. What's up? The Kinesis is in here. Amanda is in here. What's good? Khalil Cooper's in the house, man. Bino is in the house. AAA fam, I see y'all, man. Dougie Fresh, what's good, my boy? Did I see Susan in here? Thought I seen Susan come up here. I ain't see Susan yet. Y'all, we had a good game, man. Looking at this score, man, you can't ask for nothing better. You can't ask for nothing better. Alabama 42, Wisconsin 10. Only giving up one touchdown. One touchdown once again. I don't think we've given up more than one touchdown this season in a game. I don't think so. I think Western Kentucky, not Western Kentucky, but USF was the only team, right? They were the only team that was able to put up multiple touchdown scores on us. I think they ran the ball in twice. But that's USF. Let's talk about this Wisconsin game today on the call-in, man. Just kind of share your thoughts on all of college football. It's a lot of craziness going on in college football. Well, at this point, it's not crazy. You know, we're here to talk Bama, but you got to pay attention to what the rest of college football, because at the end of the day, the rest of college football is watching us. And when they saw us come out against Wisconsin today, and they saw that performance by this Alabama Crimson Tide, they said 40 points again. How are they doing it? And it's because we have a very good team. And I want our fan base. I attack the Fairweathers heavily. I go after the Fairweathers very strongly, because this is not the first time you've all seen the process. If you're a true Bama fan, and even if you're just a Saban era Bama fan, you've seen this process before. And if you compare it to 2007 to 2008, this feels a lot better than 2002, 2007 to 2008. This feels a lot better. And the competition there's a lot more competition than SEC. The SEC is a lot more top heavy than it was when Coach Saban took over Alabama. I think this conference this year is probably going to cause the super conference, the two super conference to come about in college football, because you got too much talent. A lot of quality teams just trying to find their niche, and they're catching a lot of these other talented teams outside of the conference early in the season, where talent can kind of outplay it. But when schematics set in, you're going to see the separation. And that's why the SEC, that's why we give each other so much crap. We beat each other up throughout the year. And with the extended season, the playoff format, it's just going to get more interesting and more fun to watch. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. I don't have no crazy breakdown. If y'all ever think that you got anything for me information-wise, just come on, call in and bring it. Listen, don't forget, if you want to be a co-sponsor on today's stream, 5 gifted memberships, Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, and all green super chat donations will be acknowledged as co-sponsors on the stream. We're going to continue to acknowledge our co-sponsors from today's stream, from the stream earlier here, keeping everybody on that roster, man. We didn't do our normal format for streaming, so this is definitely an opportunity for you to give. But I don't care to talk about that too much. I like to get into this. So after this infomercial, man, y'all check out the merch. I got to keep the merch going because y'all just don't know, man. Y'all are buying it up. But check out the merch, and thanks to our sponsors. But after that, y'all get ready to call in, man. We're gonna talk it up. All right, 334-625-1121. Right after the infomercial break, we get you on the line, put you in the game so you can talk your talk. Post game call-in show with Coach Smook Network. Love y'all, man. Hey, check out the merch, man. I know y'all want to get some. Don't miss out. Did somebody say put me in the game? The time has finally come. Here at the Coach Smook Network, we are officially launching our first merchandise line. We will have a lineup of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies available, with more items to come in the future. The way you can find these items is by simply going to the YouTube page, clicking on the links, and you will see the Coach Smook Network merchandise link below. Or during our live stream, type in the chat !merch, and you will see the link come up. And from that website, you can purchase all the variety of merchandise that we have available. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until it gets close to the end. Coach Smook Network is growing fast, and I'm glad to be a part of what we're building here. Thank you for your support, and go get your merch, man.
It's here. Authenticity above all. AAA family. Coach Smook. You know what it is.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go get that merch, man. I'm telling y'all, it's fire. The quality of it is there. I think we're doing something special. Listen, I just read a comment. I forgot what I was about to address because I had to do something petty. I seen some comments. Yeah. Hey, I don't think they're gonna be showing up. It's gonna be a quiet calling session. Ain't nothing to complain about. We won't get a Jay to go. We won't get a who else usually call in and talk about Miro talking crazy like Miro can't get better. He literally, I'm gonna pull the stats. Has Miro thrown an interception this season? At this point last season, Miro had thrown 4 interceptions in 3 games. And he had only played 2 games. In the first 3 games of the season, he had only played 2 games and thrown 4 interceptions. Somebody find out if he's thrown an interception yet. And then I want to know if he's improving or not. Shout out to Trina with the $6.99 super chat, man. She said, I love the win. Love y'all and roll tide. Appreciate you, Trina. Let me add you to this banner, sis. I mean, I'll do this banner. Appreciate that $6.99 super chat, girl. You already know what time it is. Give me a roll tide in the chat, everybody. I want everybody to give me a roll tide. Shout out to Trina in the chat for the $6.99, y'all. We got action tonight. I want to open this phone call segment up, man. And I want y'all to really dial in. I want y'all to get on the lines. And let's talk football, man. We're not gonna sit here and sunshine pump this team. Let's talk real football. If we do talk real football, there's more positives that leave from this game. Leave from this 42-point output, this 42-10 win. There's more positives to take away than there is negatives. There's some small things that we're going to have to acknowledge. Small things in our secondary that I think will be able to be fixed. We got some of the best on the job, yeah. Our staff is really showing their worth. They're really showing their worth. So I'm excited to get into it. Again, the phone line is open, 334-625-1121, 334-625-1121. Don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. Call in, talk to your boy. I see all these comments. That means y'all got time to talk. It's Saturday. Y'all ain't at work. Come on, call in. This ain't the morning show. I hope y'all got y'all brewskis because I got mine, baby. Yes, sir. Roll Tide, baby. Wait, they averaging 40 points. Yes, 3 games in a row. 3 games in a row. You've had 40 plus points. You drop a 63 bomb on Western Kentucky. You turn around, you drop 42 you drop 40, was it 42? You drop 42 on USF, and you turn around, you drop 42 on Wisconsin. What's the crap going to be now? What's the naysayers thing going to be now? What's their excuse for not acknowledging that this team is not even? I don't even think this team. If we're talking on a percentage chart on a scale of 1 to 10 of almost getting there to the max of our ability, almost reaching Super Saiyan, right? This team is nowhere near it. This team is just KO 10 right now. We just now stepping into KO 10. KO 10. We started the season off at 2. Second game we had stuck at 2. This game we went from 5 to 10. Now we're gonna hit the hyperbolic time chamber in the bye week, and we're gonna get some training in. And then when we come out the hyperbolic time chamber, it's up. Georgia, you're first on the list. How long you going to be live, coach? I'm on campus practicing my music right now, but I'll call when I leave. I'm probably only going to do an hour live, man. I'm trying to get back to watch some football, man. Wasn't expecting that DBZ. Come on now. It doesn't make sense, though. Goof doesn't make sense. Goof, why you don't call in, man? Why my people don't call in? Why my people don't call in? 334-625-1121. Listen, if y'all ain't gonna call in, I'm just gonna end the show because I got a lot of college football I can watch. We got 913 on the line. Let's see who it is. Yo, what's up, man? How you feeling, bro? Man, that much, man. Who this is? Hey, what's good, man? Welcome to the show, my boy. Roll Tide, man. Hey, give me your reactions, man. 100%. 100%. And I knew he would come around, bro. I said this in the spring, and a lot of people were saying because Ja Latham was getting the starter reps coming into the fall. But I just said give him time to get that weight back on him. Give him time. I remember seeing this, but he has exceeded my expectations this early. I mean, all 3 games he's been effective. This game he blew up out. Looked like the former 5-star recruit that Alabama was originally targeting 2 years ago. There were 2 penalties on the offense. We had 4 total penalties on our team today. Hey, I don't speak fair weather, so I have a hard time interpreting. I got people on Twitter right now that's mad at me because there's no caller. There's no caller yet. Oh, y'all can't hear the caller. I'm sorry. Hold on. We're gonna have to start the conversation all the way over, bro. Hold on. We got to get you in there. Hold on. I already know, man. I already know. Hey, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. He should be in there now. Hold on. He should be in there. Let me know if y'all got him now. Y'all gotta hear him now. Y'all can't hear him? You can't hear me? I didn't do nothing. Did I hit a mute button somewhere? Hold on, bro. Hold on. I don't know. Y'all can't hear me? What do we do? Hold on. Nah, look, too much electricity. Hold on. Set. We hear you, but not him. What in the world? All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna fix this. You know what? I know what happened. We're good. I know what happened. We're gonna start over, man. I'm gonna make sure they get you because you had some energy. Let me see. Hold on. Communications. Here we go. Mic check. Can y'all hear him? Say something now, bro. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear? I don't know where he went. Let me see. I'm gonna call him back because he was definitely talking. Tell him, hey, if you're watching the show, call back. Hey, can y'all hear me though? Y'all can't hear me? He not talking no more. Dang, man. I mean, he came in with the energy too. I don't know what happened. I didn't change nothing. Let me go back to these settings. Hold on. Okay. I think we're good now. We should be good now. Can y'all hear me? All right. He calling back. Here we go.
Call from.
Put me in the game, coach.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Yo, what's up, man? I think we got you now. Hey, can you hear me? All right, here we go. Can you hear me now? Yo, what is going on? Hey, you can't hear me? Hold on 1 second. I got you. Mic check. Can you hear me? Hold on. Stay on the line, buddy. Stay on. He hung up. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can hear him that time, though, right? Hey, y'all can hear the ringer that time, right? Y'all can hear the ringer. Come on, call in 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. Dang, man, I couldn't hear him. He was ready to talk some good football. If you're watching the live, man, you should be good now. Everything should be good. 334-625-1121. Let's try it one more time. Can y'all hear the ringer? Allow mic use. Hold on. What is going on? I don't know why it's doing this. Hold on, y'all. I got to back out of the phone call software and go back in. Jesus, I don't like that when it mess up like that. We'll fix it, though. We good. We're going to fix it right now. It's about to get fixed. Rat meow. Here we go. Do we got a input being detected? There we go. Now we're good. Third time is a charm. There you go. All right, y'all heard it ringing, so we good now. As long as y'all heard it ringing, we good now. Here we go. Yeah, I'm using. Nah, this that T-Mobile. This that T-Mobile calling line. So, caller, you can call back in. It's gonna work now. I don't know what happened. I think the mic, the cord that I used to connect to the mic port, it got disconnected with the splitter, so that they can hear me from the mic. That's what happened. The splitter got disconnected, but we're straight now. We're straight now. Let me get this music back up. 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in, caller. I got him. I got his number. I'm gonna call him back. Hold on. I'm gonna call him back. Oh, there you go.
Call from.
Yo. Let me get you. You on the line?
Yeah, man, we back.
All right. You got me. I got you. They got us. Let's get to it, man. Listen. Say your name one more time so they can know who's calling, man.
T, man, T.
All right, T on the line, y'all. T is in the game. T, go ahead and start over, man. We was about to get crunk up. Got a little technical difficulties. I accidentally unplugged something during the game. I guess when I was over here cheering with all them touchdowns we was scoring. But yeah, go ahead, talk to him, man.
They were talking about we wasn't gonna score nothing, and yeah, man. Like I said, the offense impressed me this week. We found our offensive line. The fake Alabama fans. What y'all gonna complain about this week? The D-line holding up. I feel like we could have got a little bit more pressure on the quarterback as far as in sacks.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too impressed when it came to that aspect of it, but we did what we were supposed to do.
Right.
And I said, LT a dog, bro. He a dog.
Yes. 100%. Not only that, but when we were talking,
Damani Jackson held up too. Not to cut you off, but
go ahead. You good?
Damani Jackson held up the first two games. You know, I was a little worried about him. You know, because I mean, he coming from USC. Now you in the SEC. This real big boy ball now. You know, but this game, you know, I saw him come downhill, and he in the backfield with the D line and the linebackers on the tackle with the running back, man.
Hey, crawling on hands and knees.
Come on,
right it up, literally.
That's what we need now.
That's what we need, man. 100%. You absolutely right, my guy. I got a question for you though. Damani Jackson. A lot of people aren't going to recognize Damani Jackson because he has yet to be tried this season, not once. And there's a reason for it. I want everybody to go back and just watch snaps when Damani Jackson is on the field, and watch how elite in coverage. Watch how good he shuts down a side of it. You see us get beat because Damani Jackson really takes a player out the game. He really takes one of your receivers out of the game. The first team that I feel like is going to test us, honestly, is going to be Georgia, the way they spread the ball around and how they dial up their pass game. So I can't wait for this week of prep to see how he preps, because I think he's going to be a key factor in how successful our defense is, because we will have opportunities to create turnovers. Our defense last year forced Carson Beck into some bad spots. I think this year with the type of pressure we send, Womack going to cause Beck to go and throw some bad passes, man. Make some bad decisions.
I agree. I feel like we need to clean up just a little bit on the secondary, man. The safeties you guys cannot get beat, bro. The ball, look, I don't care if you get routed up and you're a corner, the safety is supposed to be over the top.
Yeah.
And I think Smitty got beat. I think it was a corner route.
No, that wasn't Smitty.
A double move route. I can't remember.
That wasn't Smitty. But that was red. That was red.
No, I'm pretty sure before the half, I think it was, but you might be right.
That was definitely red.
Malachi Moore came over too late. You know, if that quarterback put the ball where it was supposed to be, that was going to be 6 right there. So they got to clean up that aspect of it. But other than that, look, what the fake Bama fans gonna say now? What they gonna complain about now, Smook?
T, I told you I don't speak fair weather, so you gonna you don't sound like you speak it fluently. I mean, I pick it up every now and then. I can kind of interpret it every now and then. But as far as fluently interpreting and speaking fair weather, I don't comprehend, my brother. I really don't.
I'm only asking you that. I'm asking the chat that because I heard the last call, like I think it was a couple days ago. Buddy came on there and he was a fan and he got mad because of the offensive line and Wilkin Ford and all that. Man, look, the guys gotta grow.
Hey, Buddy not gonna call.
If you a real Bama fan, you gotta trust the process.
Trust the process. Hey man, hallelujah. Say that again, my brother.
trust it. Now you gotta trust the process, man. We weren't built overnight, man.
Come on.
Nick Saban built this 17 years straight now.
17.
Come on, y'all. Before Nick. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying now. Now we rolling now. Look, I think the only thing I got a problem with as far as in the OC, the quarterback run. I like it, but then again, sometimes it's not needed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Can I interrupt you just for a second? I
Go ahead.
want you to think from this perspective. There's been times, especially in the past, where your pass game is you're having success, right? But you're seeing DBs literally make the right play at the last minute, and they're stopping that explosive play because you haven't pulled them all the way out of where you want to pull them from to create the matchups that you're trying to create. The easiest way to do that against a team like Wisconsin, they're going to be zone disciplined. Wisconsin is one of the hardest teams to pass across the middle of the field against because they are so zone disciplined. That was part of the reason why Kane Womack directly went and got Colin Hitchler, because the same thing that's happening right now where our young Husky and our Rover right now that are getting burnt out the slots, that's never happened at Wisconsin. You don't see that. Right. We did it twice today because of literal scheming it. You have to scheme it up. You pull guys out of position, but you don't see it happening a lot against Wisconsin. Last year, top 5 teams in giving up the less 40-plus yard plays in the season. I think they ended up with only 11 40-plus yard plays last season. Wisconsin is going to be disciplined. So for you to open up your offense, not just the run game, not just the offense in general, when you have a running quarterback, you have to utilize them. I think Jalen Milroe ended the game with 14 rush attempts. To me, that's not even enough. You know, when you got a defense playing that style of defense, when they got 2 spies there, continue to press the pocket. They got to press the line of scrimmage. That's how you open up the middle of the field. I think we initiated earlier. I agree with the play calling. We initiated earlier. We see more success. But for what the game was, I think it was the perfect growth. A perfect platform to grow from.
For sure, I don't disagree that, but it was just one. It was back-to-back plays where he ran it left. Milroe picked up maybe 20, 25 plus yards.
Yeah.
And then we did the same play on the right side, and Milroe didn't gain that many yards, but it was a hit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to get your quarterback hurt, bruh. We got a whole lot of season left.
Yeah.
If that's the case, running with the running back, that's their job. I'm not saying we don't need to run it with Milroe. Now, we all know he a dog. He going to have to run the ball now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying you can't run it for 20, 30-plus yards on the left side, and then we're going to run the same play, but we just going to swap it to the right side. No, bro.
Right.
If you're going to do that, run it with the running back.
Yep.
If he already gained positive yards on one attempt, there's no need for us to try to kill the quarterback by trying to run the same play just on the opposite side of the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like he could tighten that up just a little bit. Other than that, everything was cool. I felt like the play call Nick Sheridan had, the scheme that they had was acceptable for sure.
Right.
I want to see K-Law touch the rock a little bit more, but I feel like I got to go back and watch the game again. I got to see separation from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I talked about that with Ty on the Bleacher Report. I think when we play against teams that are going to be in more man lock, right? Like we saw Western Kentucky, we saw Kobe get targeted, I think 3 times in Western Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Kendrick Law get targeted a few times. They played a lot of man. They were cool with playing man. This team, I will continue to preach this. Teams like Wisconsin and Nebraska, man, they're going to be zone discipline. Iowa State, those teams, they preach defense. They don't care they don't care if they get a 5-star quarterback. They're going to depend on their defense, and they're going to be physical on the offensive side. Where there's an extension of the run game, putting it on the quick pass game, they want to try to be physical. So for what we dealt with, the adjustments that were made, I'm right there with you, man. I'm more confident winning 42-10 this year than I was last year.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Smook. I think it was an account. It's an Alabama account on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was like, "Yo, it was Thursday. Bama fans, go ahead and come out with the score prediction." You know, I hit it right on the head, right? You can go and look now. Hit it right on the head.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you come back and look at our chat from Friday from yesterday, we had like 342-10s. We had 342-10s in the chat, and I was looking back. I seen two of them. I know. I want to say it wasn't Jordan. Somebody had 42-10. Which one of y'all had 42-10? They was active in the Oh yeah, it was Jordan. It was Jordan. Okay, because I remember Jordan's opponent score was 42. I can't remember if he said 45 or 42, but I know it was Jordan. My fault, Jordan. Don't beat me up, big dog. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm a slide right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and Kinesis, you were close too. A lot of us were close. I knew we would get 40 plus again. We had fans coming in talking about 31-24 and 31-21 and 28-17. I'm like, do y'all not understand that this offense has been struggling and scoring 40 plus points the first 2 weeks? Not looking clean. You had an offense put up 60 plus points and Jalen Miro only threw the ball 9 times that game. That's not normal.
Let's talk about Jalen Miro can't throw.
No.
Jalen Miro is a running back.
T. Please don't tell the truth about that stuff. Please don't tell the truth about that stuff, because Fairweather fans get mad and they don't. I lose viewers when you tell the truth about Jalen Miro get a bear. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to mess up your stream, man.
Don't tell the truth. Do not tell the truth that Jalen Miro is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the nation right now. Don't tell people that.
Right before half, I'm just saying 2 plays and 72, 73 yards, I think it was.
Come on, man. Hey,
he can't throw though.
T, he can't throw. He can't throw. T, I'm trying to get viewers right now, okay? Let's lie to the Fairweather fans. Let's say Jalen Miro has so much more to do to get better. He's one of the worst quarterbacks Alabama's ever had. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want just so I could get views up until we win a national championship.
We ain't even got Smook. We ain't even got to speak for them. We can speak for ESPN analysts. We can speak for everybody else that say Jalen Miro can't throw.
But you know what?
Come on, man.
You know what's crazy?
The first throw to Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That was a dot. And then to set it up with Jeremy Bernard in the corner of the end zone. Do you not know that's the NFL throw?
Dude, the most impressive.
On top of that, go ahead.
The most impressive decision for me was the dump off to Jan Miller earlier in the game. Jalen Miro went 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 back to the dump off. He went through 5 different reads. I mean, people, shut up. That's what I'm gonna tell them. T. Fairweather fans, shut up.
Come on.
Bryce Young did not show up and be here. Right I'm telling you, bro. Me too. Me and you couldn't be in the same car right now because we'll been to whoop somebody. We would have been to whoop somebody right now. If they say something stupid, you remember that little clip that was like, if he say something else about Chief Keef, I'm going off on you. Remember that?
Yeah.
If he say something else about Jalen Miro, I'm going off on him.
That's me. Smook, come on, man. He can't throw. He don't go through his progressions. Blah, blah, blah. If you ask me, within the first 3 games this year, he looked way better than the first 3 games last year.
And mind you, his pass percentage, he has yet to throw under 50% yet.
Come on,
his
man.
pass completion percentage is has yet to be less than 50%. I think the lowest was 63. 63. Somebody fact check me. Somebody give me some stats. I don't feel like looking up the computer right now. This is my post game show. I get to be a fan. I get to dialogue with my people, the haters, the real supporters. I just want to dialogue. I'll dive in the stats once we calm down, but I'm hyped. Me and my boy T, 13 minutes on the line, hyped the whole time. T, what else you got on your mind, bro? I'm rocking with this.
I'm gonna hurry up and get out, man, for the next caller, man. But like I said, bro, the defense.
Take your time, brother. I done popped another Michelob. We good. We out here.
Hey, I feel like let's talk the offensive line now. Let's talk the offensive line now.
Let's do that.
Let's talk the offensive line now.
I'm with it.
It looked like they was making a push today all day. It looked like they built. Oh boy, hey.
It's Saturday. You good? You got about. Let me see what time it is. You got about what is 1700? You got about 7 more hours to go on here. But I'm gonna tell you though, I don't necessarily think it was much more so of a switch with Formby and Pritchett. I think Caden Proctor, manning that left side, changed the whole confidence level of the
Of
offense.
course.
Ty Hayes said it before I could, but we both had a conversation beforehand, and we talked about Caden Proctor. His presence is it wasn't that he played such a perfect game, even though he played a great game for his first game back. He looks like he in shape. I didn't see his hands on his hips not once, man. Not once.
Of course, this offensive line that we have that started today, now you build off of that and let them build that continuity.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm telling you, bro. And then we got an explosive offense like it is already. Man, look, everybody talking about Texas and all these other schools. And look, bro, by the end of the year, man, Bama name ain't gonna be out of their mouth.
Listen,
come on, man.
Listen, T, I got something for you. A lot of people are talking about Jalen Milroe and you know he can't throw. They talk about the offensive line being weak. I want to know, even with all those problems this early in the season, like right, and it was, you know what's sad, T? We're talking about these problems that our team showcased against USF as if last year we weren't dealing with twice as many. Last game we end the game with 7 penalties, right? Last game we end the game with 7 penalties, and we're complaining. I think we ended the game with 9 penalties. I'm sorry. 9 penalties. 7 of them was offensive. 4 of them was on offensive lineman Wilkin Formby. Last game, so we had a player problem last game, honestly. If we really want to get down to, we had a player problem where he just couldn't. And like I said, a different style of defense. Pritchett could have went out there against USF at the beginning of that game and experienced the same type of pressure and being at a mismatch because the guy was fresh. By the time Pritchett got out of the third quarter, the guy been beat up a little bit. Wilkin been holding him. He done had to make a few tackles. So Pritchett capitalized, but then to see him continue that steady performance, and I'm not gonna lie, Wisconsin's defensive front, they are strong, but they're not elite as far as talent. These guys are disciplined, but they're not elite. So you have to me, when you're dealing with guys who know they're not elite in talent, you have to be sound in your technique. And to be technically sound and talented, you can't beat it. And that's what our offensive line showcased. From the right guard all the way to the left tackle, we saw dominance. And then you get a guy like Pritchett to come in. And I say one more week of consistency, bro. He's that top tier lineman that we recruited at Alabama 3 years ago.
People just don't understand, Smook. You gotta grow, man. It don't happen overnight.
Yes.
These guys got to build the trust in each other. Not saying they don't already. They've been with each other all off season. Now we here in the game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What I saw today, man, you can put whoever you want in front of us.
And that's what I'm saying.
I felt like that in week 1. But after today, man, you can put anybody in front of us.
Hey, you know what? Man. You know what's crazy though? I said after today, the way we ended today, if our progression, okay, and I want everybody to listen to me. I don't want y'all to get confused when I say this. When I say this, I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Look at how much we've progressed since Western Kentucky, right? You go through a Western Kentucky game where you blow them out. You don't look as clean as you should, but you still blow this team out, right? Defense looks dominant. You go to a USF game. We don't necessarily blow this team out, but this defense looks dominant, and we still put up 40-plus points without playing a clean game. Now you come to this game, your offense plays a clean game, your defense plays another dominant game, and you put up 40-plus points. You're getting the same results as you continue to get better. Are you telling me that at this progression rate right now, with a bye week and a week of game planning with this staff who's shown that they can make adjustments, this team doesn't have the capability to beat in Georgia by 2+3 scores?
I was just about to say, blowing them out, man.
With this progression rate, though, I'm not just saying by how this team finished today. I'm just saying if this team continues to get better like they have shown every game this season, even with the messed up game against USF, that team got better because it required a lot of focus to stay with the program, stay with the game plan. If you continue to progress like this with an off week, I feel I'm scared for college football. Georgia, you're in trouble. Missouri, you're in trouble. Tennessee, when we come down there, you are in trouble because Nico is not going to be able to handle that pressure. That Tennessee offensive line is not going to be able to handle that pressure.
Nope.
Chattanooga got pressure on Tennessee. It won't show on the scoreboard, but Chattanooga was getting to that quarterback.
And Missouri, same thing for Missouri. They had trouble with Boston College today. Come on, man. I need Kentucky to lose today. So when we play them, man, when we play Georgia on the 28th,
I want Georgia
stripping that number 1, man.
Hey, T, I kind of want Georgia. I want Georgia to win, but I just don't want them to cover this bet that I had with one of their fans in my chat. I want them to win, but I want them to win in a space where if it's a 27-21 win over Kentucky, I'm scared. But if Georgia blows Kentucky out, I'm happy. I'm happy. I am so happy. I want Georgia to blow Kentucky out tonight. I want it to be 54-21, just so my spread don't get bust. And I want them to feel good about putting up 50 points on Kentucky.
Now check this, Smook. Now check this. Now look, just think, we 3, and we still blowing people out how we doing it, right? But this ain't even the best of Alabama football yet. This ain't even the best of the offense. This ain't even the best of the defense. Man, come on, man.
You know what? It just blew my mind sitting here talking about it and thinking about it. Y'all, our offense is averaging 40 plus points a game. You know what? Let me dive into the numbers while you're on the phone, T. And if you're in the chat and you're ready to call in, I'll end the call with T once y'all see a call. You know, you'll get sent to the voicemail, but I give him a 3-minute little segment and then we'll transition. But until somebody call in, I'm enjoying my time with my boy T, man. T, how long you been watching the channel, bro?
Man, since you I ain't gonna speak on it, but I called in last time. I called in for the first time like maybe a month ago. But since you left Kyle, man, I told you I was only watching Kyle for your segment.
For sure, bro.
You the one was bringing that fire, bro.
Look, me and the gang, boy, me and the brothers was doing it.
I basically got a voice right now because I've been out the house yelling at the TV. Man.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
See, let me tell you a story. Quick story time with Coach Smook, everybody, while we on the call-in segment. Hey, and don't forget, super chats, all that stuff, man. Run it up for your boy, man. We working hard, man. I got people stealing
Run it up
content.
for Smook, man.
Listen,
come on, man.
Listen, T, we got people stealing our content ideas and trying to get credit for it. And we really in competition with the competitors. So support, man, support. Y'all share it up while y'all got T on the phone. T, we got a call, 917, call back in 3 minutes. You'll be next. 917, call back in 3 minutes. But what you was going to bring up, T, so we can get into it and then transition, my boy.
Man, that's pretty much it. I just think we need to clean up a little bit on defense.
Right.
And the thing that I need them to clean up the most is they're not wrapping up the tackles, man.
Yes.
If we be honest, that ain't Bama football, man.
No. Wait. T, I'm gonna disagree. I looked at it. A lot of these tackles, man, we've been playing some solid, some physical teams this last 2 weeks. This week, right, we tackled a lot better against a more physical team and a more, physically built team, right? Bigger offensive linemen, bigger running backs, bigger tight ends. Right. We tackled a lot better today, especially in the backfield. Now, downfield, there was a few big runs. Downfield, there was some slippage there, guys trying to really, but I saw a few things where you see guys kind of like guessing when their teammate is holding the guy up. And I seen a lot of stripping for the ball. Coach Womack said he wanted more turnovers. So that could explain it. Guys focusing on trying to get that ball out of there. And a few of them tackles that should have been made, you could tell that they were literally like trying to get a head on the ball or trying to, hammer fist the ball, something. Nicole is in the chat. What's good, Nicole? Becoming a member of the family. Welcome back, baby. I miss you, guys.
I ain't complaining. Nah, don't get it wrong. I ain't complaining, but I just think we could clean it up because I think it was one possession. It was third and 14.
Right.
And I can't remember who he threw it to, but Keon Sabb missed a tackle, and I think it was
Brown. Xavier Brown. They ended up giving him the first down, but he was short.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
I felt like, and it was a simple check down. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 5-yard pass. Man, he ended up picking 15 yards up off of that. But if we would have wrapped up right there, they off the field. You feel me?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right, you absolutely right.
I'm not disagreeing. I think Kane Womack's system is a great system. He wants the turnovers. We all do.
Yeah.
We all do watching it.
Well, you can't forget the basics.
Most important, just make sure you wrap up.
Yes, sir.
It's too many times where they all there. It's a sworn defense. They all there, but somehow somebody finagle their way up out of a tackle, and I'm like, it's cool and all, but when you get to playing Georgia, when you get to playing Tennessee, we got to go to South Carolina,
Right.
Missouri. When we get to playing these real SEC teams, hey, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. And you know what? To kind of end the call, I'm watching those teams you named, and if people think our tackling is bad, if our fan base thinks our tackling is bad, I can't wait till we play LSU. I can't wait till we play LSU.
God.
I can't wait till we play who else we got? Tennessee. They're tackling outside of their front four, their front three, their defensive line, and their two inside linebackers and James Pierce. You got some, man, Tennessee has a lot of holes. They have such a talented front, man. It's hard to expose it. But see, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Bruh, roll tide, my boy.
Yes, sir. Roll tide, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Roll tide. Call in on the next one, man.
I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roll tide, man. Hey, that's a vibe right there, chat. That's a vibe right there. 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in, man. 917. I'm sorry. I think that's JB calling in. We was trying to wrap it up. My boy T brought that energy. Yeah, I got to match that energy. He popped it off. I ain't seen Zach in the chat. Where's Zach at, y'all? Y'all think Zach done got off them Bud Lights and got kind of ripped out here? Roll Tide, roll King. King, I text you, brother. I text you, bro. Oh, we got a caller on the line.
JB, put me in the game, coach.
Yo, JB, what's up? You on the line, my boy? You in the game?
Going on, Bama family?
Man, that's much, bro. Hey, listen, JB. JB.
Yeah.
Is that the Bama we were asking for, or are we for this game? Is that the Bama we were asking for? Me and you talked about this. Is this the Bama?
This is all the Bama I was asking for. See, let me break it down. Because I love TC. Make sure if you're still listening, we need you in the Discord, bro. We need you in the Discord. That's
Facts. You need to go ahead, come on over.
Yeah. Come on over to the Discord because we could talk. See, that's what I don't understand. People talking about Jalen can't make the intermediate throws and stuff like that. You got to know who you're playing against. That's number one. Hold on 1 second, baby. I'm my daddy on the phone.
Hey, baby. Roll Tide. Tell us they roll Tide.
She done ran off. There's one thing I don't understand is how many teams are going to play zone against us when we start getting to conference play?
Not many.
Not many teams.
Not many, bro.
A lot of teams are going to be scared to play one-on-one with our fast receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these runs, I don't like all the quarterback runs, but it's going to open up when we play against man coverage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said this last week, bro. We was getting on Formby, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? I said, don't you think that missing Proctor, his brother, that he plays with, is going to be a little bit different?
Oh, yeah.
I said this. I said he might have a kind of communication or a buddy system that he has with Proctor that he didn't have that game. So he was getting beat. What did Formby do today?
I saw 6 reps. I saw 6 snaps in a row where Formby looked like a 5-star recruit again. The very thing that I was bragging about with Formby being technically. Go look at how. I guarantee you, Formby could probably, and his dad is not one of those dads that's going to tear into you after a game. His dad, I don't even think Mr. Shannon is one of the type that gets into the whole breaking down of what you did in the game. I think Shannon is one of those guys. How you feeling? You know, being a chiropractor, doctor and stuff. He's probably one of those. He's more focused on your mental type thing. And I guarantee you, he approached Formby Wilkin and asked him how he was going to respond. And from what was being reported, Wilkin, Formby, and Elijah Pritchard both took reps at the first team spot. I reported this Friday, so I didn't know who was going to start. But to see Pritchard come out and start and perform, and then you see Formby get rotated in the very next drive, and then you go back to Pritchard to get steady, and then you pull Formby in, and you start asking, man, hold up, time out. When did 72 get on? When did 70 get? Wait, hold on. Wasn't 50? Wait. That's when you know your offensive line. 70. Wilkin Formby is 75, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yes,
that's when you know your offensive line is coming together. We had 6 offensive line rotating again. I told y'all this is not going to stop. They want to rotate 6 linemen.
it's not. But this is the perfect game that we wanted to see.
Physical.
We saw the throws from Milrow. We saw the physicality on front from both sides. We saw the communication. We saw him doing his reads. We saw him going to what the defense gave him. So, but like I said in the chat, the naysayers gonna be, well, Tyler Van Dyke went down. If you're really banking on Tyler Van Dyke, then that's a problem. Because they weren't gonna win this game anyway.
Facts.
The score probably would have been the prediction that I actually asked for was 48-17. But
you know what, JB?
Is,
give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on this though. And I gotta ask you because we've talked about this extensively. The coaching adjustments, man. I said this last week. Nobody wanted to listen. Nobody wanted to acknowledge it because of how ugly the game was. But you don't get 42-10 with players making their own decisions. There's some coaching involved with a 42-10 win or 42-16 win. You don't get that without coaches being involved.
But we saw that coaching adjustments after the first drive.
So
I don't know what they be watching.
And I got a question for those fans. You constructive criticism fans, right? You fans that say you're just, we got flaws. Yes, we have flaws. But when you speak on flaws as if they cannot be fixed, that's where my problem is. To say Jalen Miro can't read a defense when he's literally undefeated in conference play, his only 2 losses are from 2 playoff teams, one in which won the national championship, the other lost to the eventual national champion. Those are his only 2 flaws on his record as a college football quarterback at the University of Alabama. And people continue to say he can't, and he continued to do. And that's why I'm glad. I'm glad for this win. Offense, I know everybody wants us to put up 1,000 points a game. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. First year under the new coordinator. This is Jalen Miro is basically his 3rd coordinator, really his 2nd, because Bill O'Brien, like Ty Hayes said on Bleacher Report, Bill O'Brien didn't care about Jalen developing him.
It's not a Milrow problem. It's the word Jalen problem. They said the same thing about Hurts.
JB.
He only lost 1 game.
JB.
You only lost 1 game.
JB.
Now it's a Jalen Milrow problem.
Right, man. They piss me off with it.
It's a Jalen thing. It's a Jay thing.
If Jalen Miro needed somebody to crash out for him with all these crazy fans, and he was paying the right price with that all that NIL he getting from that link, I might crash out for Jalen. Because there's a lot of them out here. I wouldn't have to travel far to find a fair weather Bama fan to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not threatening them, but I'm just saying, if in a perfect world the opportunity presented itself, Coach Smook would definitely take advantage of it and get paid. I promise you. And I am equipped with a unique set of skills that Uncle Sam and my father equipped me with. Let me stop. But nah, man, the fair weather fans gotta chill, man. Jalen Miro is top 3 quarterback in the nation right now. He's still green. He is still getting used to being a quarterback this season. Not an athlete, but a quarterback. And he's still no interceptions.
Jalen finally has a coordinator that actually trusts him and believes that he could be a quarterback.
JB, this is getting scary, JB.
I'm gonna say that again for everybody that's in this.
Say it one more time. They didn't hear
you. Jalen finally has a coordinator and not a head coach, a coordinator that actually believes that he can be a quarterback. And just see what he's doing, but y'all trying to nitpick every little thing. That post route throw to Bernard in the corner.
Oh my God!
I think I spilled my drink.
That Poco. That's what we call a Poco. Post corner.
Like, are you serious? Not only did he top it off with a great pass, the toe tap. Beautiful. That means he put it in the right spot for only him to catch the ball.
But even
throwing out there.
Even his pass to Caleb Odom on fade route. I mean, not that. No, the one that it was an incomplete pass. It was a smart throw because it was high and outside for your 6'5", 215-pound receiver 1-on-1. Who ended up being you had the safety rolling over top, so you really saved him, putting it high and outside to where he was forced to go for the ball facing the side. I mean, I don't know if that was his thought process, right? I don't know if that was his thought process, but the throw in itself was a smart throw, even though it wasn't a completion. So I want fans to really look at the improvement. That is beautiful when you're protecting your receivers. Like earlier in the season, even in the spring game, y'all remember he put Jeremy Bernard in a bad position, right?
Yes, he did.
But clearly Jeremy Bernard cool with going up against it because he literally did that against USF, same type of pass. We talked about it in the live game chat. I was like, man, as long as he don't lay one up over the middle to Jeremy Bernard, three plays later, he throws it up over the middle to Jeremy Bernard, and Jeremy Bernard goes up the same way, no hesitation. So that's chemistry being built. And when this dude gets comfortable, when this offense gets comfortable, oh my Jesus, Lord have mercy on me.
See, that's what I was talking about. You had the thing in the Bleacher report I was watching. Somebody made a comment, the defense didn't do his job because they had, or not really their job, but they got to pick it up because they had a long, 139 rushing yards. I said, bro, first of all, that was one drive. That's number one. That's going to happen. I'd rather get that on one drive than my team or my the people in the trenches getting whooped all game.
Hey, Jim, JB, we got Tay, one of our brothers, members of the AAA family. He just commented. He said, "Bro, I left the Alabama content creator live chat a while ago after arguing with these dudes about Jalen. They won't give him credit for anything. Tay, we thugs over here. We Bama thugs. We hold it down. Put a name on it. You can inbox it. You ain't got to put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat. I won't put it on the screen. Put it in the chat. Moderators, watch for the name because we'll pull up on their chat right now. AAA will pull up. We thugs. That's how we do. I pull up. Do they got to call in? I call their number from our call in. Because I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I tell Piano Man. Yo, what car we drop? No need for there's nothing else to talk about. What car we drop? Because we gonna stand on business regardless over here.
We moving for Jalen, y'all. Hey, y'all thought this was about Coach Smook. Nah, we moving for Jalen. Y'all gonna stop. One drive.
Ty didn't get a chance. Ty didn't do this. Ty ain't came in the game. He had no pressure. He had no pressure. 8 minutes left.
JB,
they also didn't score.
JB, listen to the
blitz and he got sacked.
Listen to this stat, JB. Listen to this stat. One drive. This drive was 17 seconds, 2 plays, 80 yards, and a touchdown. And we're complaining about our quarterback. Not we. You Fairweathers are complaining about our quarterback. What in what world of college football have we come to think we've never seen this under Nick Saban? Tua never led a team to 3 straight 40-plus point games. I looked it up.
With all those weapons.
He had a 63. He had a 63, a 49, and then a 38. And then he got back on track. 42, 37. I think it was like 51. And then you got in the SEC play. We was only averaging 38 points a game under Tua. 38 points with all them weapons. And y'all are telling me Jalen can't set the up at this point. All you Jalen haters, all you Fairweathers, don't come over here if you don't want your feelings hurt.
I look at it as Tua was a great accurate passer, right? But when the blitz would come at him, he would fold.
Every time. Unless it was the blitz read called perfect and he knew his backside slant was coming off of that. That's what saved Tua. Tua's timing was immaculate. That was something great to see from Jalen today. His timing. His timing was definitely getting better throughout the first half. He missed a few. That and was able to check down, be smart with it, make better passes. But his timing is getting a lot better and it's about to get scary.
And because the thing is, too, the Tua will fold, right? And he was a great pocket passer. Outside the pocket, he could put the ball anywhere. But I would say I would take Bryce because when the blitz came, Bryce was able to move and dip and get to the outside, break a tackle here, and then flick it over there. He was playing more backyard football with a terrible coordinator. Now you got this specimen back here. I ain't gonna say neck with all muscles, but I'm gonna say the specimen back here.
I'm gonna say it. Now I'm gonna say it, JB. We got these neck with muscles on muscles in the backfield, throwing the ball for us
and running people over. So now it's more to complain about. I'm like, I just got a question. I'm like, is this your quarterback or is he not your quarterback? Well, Alabama's my team, or is it Alabama just the state or the team? Like, which one you want?
Hey,
We're
I'm
not
still stuck, JB. Neck with muscles. I can't believe you pulled that live on the screen, bro. You acting up.
Hey, how? He did it. Well, I can't do it. I'm just the caller. I'm just the caller. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Man.
Now you got this specimen back there who can run you over, who runs like a 4-2, who has a deep ball, who's going through his progressions. What else do you want this man to do? Be Jesus? He's not Moses.
He
only.
I mean, JB.
That whole.
JB, you know what's funny? You said he running 4-2. I think, and this has been a rumor going around the locker room and the facility, even in Saban era, but even during the spring. I don't know if y'all remember when I came back and I was telling you about some of the numbers that were being put up in as far as speed. And then about 3 weeks ago, I was on the phone line with Rodney Orr, and we were talking about how it had been revealed that 41 players on Alabama's roster runs 20 miles per hour or faster. 41 players. Mm-hmm. When you talk about teams like Georgia and Tennessee, when you have that type of speed, you have space to make up for small mistakes. That's why you see this defense dominating the way it is. If there's 41 players running 20 plus miles per hour, I'll tell you right now, there's one defensive lineman that cut into that block, and he showed up today in LT Overton, 21 miles per hour. How do you have a dude 6'5", 280 running 21 miles per hour? Well, you had a Dallas Turner last year. That's what you had. But when you have that type of talent on the field, man, it's hard to beat, JB. It's hard to beat. But this ain't just the talent of the team. This team is well coached. The adjustments are being shown on the field, man. This team is well coached. So if we're playing down the competition and performing at this level, right? I can't wait to see us play up to competition, i.e. Georgia.
It's just funny to me how we got all the excuses for Jalen, but all the praise for a person that comes behind him. Like, we got all the excuses what Jalen can't do, but you praising a guy that comes off the bench behind him.
Hey, Tay said he don't care.
He has a 50.
Hey, Tay said he don't care. He called them boys out. Not my boy Doe. Not Doe over there talking trash about my boy Jalen. No, not Doe. Not Doe.
Don't talk about my boy, please. Don't.
Come on, Doe. Tay, go tell Doe. Coach Smook said, "Come on, Tay, you lying. Tay, you lying. Nah, it's the truth. But nah, we passed that. We've been acknowledged that. We don't even Doe talking crazy about Milroe. No way. I'm about to write Doe right now while JB on the phone. JB, you know we rock with unofficial assistants.
Yeah.
We rock with them boys.
So
I gotta go see what they saying, Tay.
And so otherwise,
Tay, you my boy too, but I don't Doe. Now I know Doe might complain every now and then. He gonna complain. He not really breaking down film. He not doing that for you. He just talking. He reacted. Is he really like talking bad about my boy? Is he condoning that? Mr. Yelder, let me see. Georgia Prep, with Saban being an analyst now, if not mistaken, he can on-field coach during practice and games. We have a cheat code available. Thanks, Mr. Yelder, with the $5 super chat. He's saying in the Georgia preparation, for y'all that don't talk short talk, in the Georgia preparation with Saban being an unofficial analyst, still getting a paycheck from Alabama, and analysts being graded access online on the field. He can be on the field coaching for but you know what? I don't want Coach Saban on the field. That last year we should have beat Georgia by 2 scores last year easily. But we lacked in the coach in the schematics part. We beat them head up, talent over talent, best on best. We got a scheme to beat Georgia. And that's what I love about this staff.
They're gonna run a lot of man and spies. Kirby ain't gonna get away from it. He ain't gonna get away from it.
He not,
man. Eat their asses up, Paul.
And you know what? You know what, JB? I can't stand you now. This man get on the the fact that it happens like that in the chat, y'all. If y'all ever see JB718 saying pause in the chat, that's him. He catch me every time. He not gonna miss one. Said Jalen Miro is Jalen Hurts. No way.
What? Who said that?
They said that's what Doe's saying. Oh man, hold on, y'all. I know we on the phone line. I'm about to go pull it up. I gotta pull it up. Let me see. I rock with Doe, man. Oh no. I'm gonna have to go call him out. Is he live right now, Tay? No way.
Jalen got a better deep ball. That's number one.
I mean, Jalen Miro is a better overall passer, man.
What quarterback? Like, what are we talking about?
He's a better overall quarterback than.
Oh man, that's just loud.
Oh, they not even live on YouTube. He live on Patreon, ain't it? He live on Patreon, cause he be playing the game film and stuff, so he don't get copyrighted on Patreon. Y'all, we're gonna start doing our post-game phone call segments on Patreon so we can actually act up for real, y'all. If y'all really want to, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, bump that. Nah, cause that ain't me. I don't feel like y'all should pay to act up. I don't think y'all should have to pay to act up. I think after the game, y'all should be able to talk all y'all free as you want to. Free as you want to. Mama, I'm cussing. Don't whoop me, okay? Hey, mama. I'm sorry. I said the real word that time. I don't be saying the B word, though. You remember you told me I can't say the B word or the F word. I can say the A word and the S word, though. Right, mama? Right?
I don't be saying the B word. I just say unstable creatures.
Hey,
unstable
JB.
creatures.
Look, JB, mama on the line. We got to act good. We got to be good. We can't act up in front of mama. You remember?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, don't get me in trouble.
You know what's funny, though, chat? Kind of away from football talk, and hopefully y'all enjoying the vibes. We have respected members, and I don't care how grown I am. I've been in spaces where I've been acting up and I've been acting the fool, and I'm a grown man. I say what I want to do. I respect my parents, I respect my elders, and so it's a good running joke. But just know, man, this is how look. You gonna get me tomorrow? Okay. I'll play your favorite song. That way I don't get a whooping. I'll play your favorite song. Whatever song you want me to follow you on, I got you. I got you. So, JB, let's wrap it up, man. We getting to our 20 minutes. I gave T 20 minutes. I know you ready to get to your family. I hear the girls in the background. Tell my babies that I got to get a roll tide from them. You're going to have to wrap them up before this phone call in and get a roll tide from my babies one time, man.
Hold on.
Yeah. Y'all, while he get the babies together, everybody running likes up in the chat. If you're enjoying this stream, if you're enjoying the energy, I'm sweating because it's first of all, it's hot in my room, first of all. But the energy from the game, y'all, to be able to enjoy our game early in the day, one. But then two, to have a victory like that was a decisive win, y'all. That was a decisive win. You can't ask for more, especially after the performance we had last week. We got JB in the family. JB, we got everybody together. Oh, he getting together.
Bad again.
Piano Man said, Lord, help me. I gotta get rid of this nasty tongue. Lord, send your holy soap so I can wash my mouth out, jeez. Amen. Y'all, Milrow for Heisman. Rob Baker, hold on. You get a horn for that one. Milrow for Heisman. Rob Baker. You get one today. You're getting a star comment. You getting a horn for today. My boy Rob Baker is definitely echoing the sentiments of the people who really support Bama Nation. And Miro, I definitely got Miro for Heisman this year. High Power TV, just the man I want to talk to. So JB, say your last statements because we're gonna open the phone line for High Power TV.
Nah, just Bama family. You know I love you. See y'all in 2 weeks.
Hey,
it's gonna be a while.
Boy, I can't wait to celebrate that game.
I'll go ahead and say Uncle Smook roll tide.
Uncle Smook roll tide.
Yeah, that go our babies. Roll tide, babies. Roll tide, bro.
All right, later, bro.
Yeah, later, man. Shout out to the boy family for showing love, man. I love hearing the babies on, man. Y'all know when my kids call me while I'm live, I'm gonna put them on. My daughter, Amari, she is really hype about this season. My baby girl cried because y'all remember I was still in Virginia when Coach Saban retired. And when I told Amari, I said, Amari, Coach we're not gonna have Coach Nick Saban no more. She said, what? Look, y'all, look at my face. My baby said, he don't like us no more. I was like, no, baby. No, baby, that ain't the case. That ain't the case, baby. That ain't the case, baby. Don't. Those, I rock with those content. We got another call on the line.
Piano Man, put me in the game, coach.
Piano Man, you on the line. Talk to me, bro. You in the game. Hold on. Hold on.
Didn't we tell them rascals this morning what the business was going to be? Didn't we tell them? We tried to tell them beforehand, but they wouldn't listen to us, Smook. They wouldn't listen. They just wouldn't listen. But can I throw something at you right quick? Can I do it? Can I talk?
Go ahead, bro.
Can I talk? I need you to say, talk your talk.
Talk your talk, bro. You got me scared. Hold on. You came in hot. Let me get straight, Piano Man. Go ahead. Talk your talk, Piano Man. Talk your talk.
Okay, here we go. I want all them fair weather for high power. Listen to this, fair weather. I still want you to be the president of that lame club you got going. But here you go. After 3 games, high power, did you know that only 26 points have been scored on us this year? 26. Right before 27, right after 25. 26 points our defense has given up, and you call us mediocre. You done pushed the panic button. I want you to keep pushing it, high power, because that's just supposed to show you how high powered our defense is. 26 points after 3 games. High power. Can I take it back in time for just a minute, high power? In 2015, we played the Wisconsin Badgers, and we beat them 35-17. Derrick Henry rushed for 13 times for 147 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jacob Coker was 15 for 21 for 213 yards and 1 touchdown. Robert Foster was 4 receptions for 50 yards and 1 touchdown. Kenyon Drake was 10 carries for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's bring it up to today, high power, because my call is dedicated to you, big brother. In week 3, we beat this Wisconsin team 42-10. Look at him, high power. Wisconsin, 290 total yards, 149 rushing, 141 passing.
Oh, he cranking up, y'all.
407 yards total, 181 yards rushing, 226 yards passing, and you got a problem with Milroe? Are you kidding me? Go back and read the stats. In the words of the late Kobe Bean Bryant, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Wait a minute, high power. I ain't through with you yet. 20. Bama, 4 out of 40. Wisconsin, 4 penalties for 23 yards. But wait a minute, high power. Time of possession. Wisconsin had the ball 34 minutes and 16 seconds and couldn't get for 10 points on the board. And you got a problem with Alabama. Man, you need to repent. You need to fall down on your knees and pray and ask God to forgive you for all that blasphemy you've been talking. What we got to do, Smook? What more do we got to do? Put 900 points on the board against Georgia? Will you be satisfied? What does Milroe got to do? Throw for 1,000 yards in the next game, and then you will consider him an elite quarterback, whereas right now, he's the talk of all of the networks. What you want, high power?
What you want?
Tell me. What you want? We'll make it happen for you, brother, because you know what? Ask and you shall receive. Every time you put him down, he can come through. So what is it going to take, high power? Go back and tell your friends. Go back and tell everybody that Bama is ranking on everybody, including them fair weather fans like you.
Hey, Piano Man.
Anything else?
Piano Man, we going on praise break real quick. We about to take a lap.
Anything else you want to know? You need to take. Look at him. Everybody in our chat that's on the Coach Smook Network, and we on the Bama side, we need to take us a victory lap. We tried to tell you what the business was going to be. We told you this morning. What was what? But y'all won't listen. You refuse to listen. Smook told you. I told you. JB told you. Dino told you. Zach been telling you since June what the business going to be. And you refuse to listen. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just see you in the next 2 weeks. We got a whole week off. What's going on, Smook?
Hey, I'm about to do benediction if you don't mind, brother.
No, don't do no benediction. High power got to call in. I want to hear that foolishness that he's talking.
Hey, to his defense now, because you did a whole sermon on high power and some facts. Where did you just walk into anointed life? You walked into the anointing of the Crimson Tide, the holy Crimson Tide spirit is amongst us, and we have taken and allowed it to make itself known amongst the Bama fan base. See, now y'all done crunk me up. I'm gonna go. Let me come on. Where my musicians at? Come on, listen. Now there's a time where you have to lay down your old ways of fair weatherness, amen, and then you have to pick up. I said you got to pick up your new ways, and when you go on and you experience the life of being a real fan, and you stick it out and you tough it out. Let me get my rag. And you tough it out, and you watch the process and you trust the process. You can get to another level, hey. You can get to another natty. You can get to another conference championship, but you got to trust the process. And I'm going to just leave it like that. We're going to listen, High Power TV, you're going to have to call in after that. We want your response, man. Have you been converted? Have you allowed yourself to be bought amongst the land of the believing? Because if you haven't, and he super chatted, I'm not going to lie. He super chatted. It was a little soft one, and we appreciate it. But he a little weak comment, a little, he ain't want to admit it. He just was, when you tell somebody to taste something and they said they don't eat it and they taste it and they be like, it ain't bad. That's what this was. He said, 199 super chat. He says, JM4 looks much better in the pocket. So polite, so nice, just regular and polite and so I don't know, humbled. In typing, I mean, even the words were correctly grammatically spelled out all the way. No slang. JM4, I mean that's his nickname. JM4 looks. He spelled it out much better in the pocket. Period. 199 super chat. Thank you, High Power TV. Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, my boy Joseph Washington came in with $5 super chat. He says, Smook, all the unofficial assistant bums do is trash Miro. Can't see how you missed them. You know what? It's more so of their content, their reaction content. I love it. I've watched some of their breakdown stuff. I didn't have any discrepancies that I saw, but I'm going to go check it out now. I haven't watched them in a while. We've been busy over here, but appreciate you, man, for the $5 super chat. Then we got JB718 talking about what car we driving, AAA family. We getting in the camper. We getting in the RV, baby. We getting in the RV. And I gotta add you to the banner. I got that gas, bro. Hey, Bino. I got that gas too. And these boys, I don't think they want this smoke. JB, we rolling up on somebody. Look,
they don't want that.
Hey, Piano Man, your brothers and sisters is in the chat, super chatting to each other. That's how hype they is. They not just typing, you know what I'm saying? They super chatting to each other. So they really want y'all to hear what they're saying. We're not playing over here on the Coach Smook Network. So for all of you Fairweather fans, a view don't matter to me. I want to rock with those who gonna rock with our boys, rain, sleet, or snow. And that's all we saying. Don't come in here when we win it all and we're at the top of the mountain. Don't come in here trying to claim to be one of us, because we stuck through it. We stuck through the off season, and we didn't allow the outside noise preach to us that Kalen DeBoer and this staff, after winning everywhere else, going to come to Alabama and all of a sudden crap the bed. Come on, man.
Don't happen like that.
For real, man. Like, come on, man. That don't even happen in with regular teams. You talking about a good team with a good coach. A talented team with a good coach, a winning coach, and people thought we were going to come in and start off any different. Come on, man.
They know better than that, Smook. They forgot who they rolling with. Or were you rolling with them in the beginning?
Man, listen, Piano Man, my boy Anointed Life said something that is so real. And you know what? I want y'all to go back. Miro did nothing different from his past progression that he did the first 2 weeks. Nothing different. Absolutely nothing different. Absolutely nothing different. I don't care what y'all say. Anointed Life, I know you coming in with the positive comment, but go back and watch them games. He did exactly the same exact thing when it came. Now, USF game, he's thrown off of a rolled ankle, whatever happened to his leg. Yeah, you see a difference in his release, not necessarily his release, but the delivery. But as far as him going through his progressions, he been doing that since he been doing it since spring. He's been doing it since the AD game.
So let me tell you something, bro. You want to hear something funny? I did not watch not one down of the game. I was sitting at the organ at a funeral, and I set my phone up there, and I saw everything everybody was saying. And there's so many folks. Miro's an idiot. He's this. He's that. He's the third. But then when he runs the touchdown, Miro's my guy. Miro's my this. Miro's my that. You know what, Smook? This is how I look at all this now. And I'm done. I saw somebody else can call me his big brother. Here you go. I'm just like the new addition. Because I need somebody who's going to stand by me in the good times and the bad times. Always be right there. Sunny days, everybody loves them. But can you stand the rain?
They can.
Can you stand it when I don't get a first down? Can you stand in there with me when I'm taking the heat? Can you stand it? Well, to all, over here at CSN, Coach Smook, we can stand the rain. Mm-hmm. We can stand the storm. We can stand anything because we built like that. We built like that.
Yes.
So don't ask us that question, can we stand it? The question is, can you hold up? And the answer is, we can hold up, but I don't think you can. Roll Tide, Smook.
Roll Tide, Piano Man, coming in with the energy as always, man. Y'all gotta, man, I'm telling y'all gotta just go on. All the doubt. It's okay to see real stuff. But get the doubt out of your mind. I won't let you celebrate with my family. I promise you. I won't let you celebrate this year. You got one more week. This bye week, if y'all come back in here with that crazy talk after the bye week, until proven otherwise, this is an elite SEC championship team. Until proven otherwise. Let's remember, this team is undefeated in conference play. SEC, I want y'all to remember that. All the SEC fans rubbing neck on Twitter right now. All the SEC and you know what's funny? Chat, it's funny. People are out there talking about Coach Smook Network in Twitter spaces and Twitter chats because they hate the fact that we so solid. They hate the fact that we don't allow fair weather fans to speak freely. You cannot be a part of the winning team if you do not believe in the message and the vision. You can't. No, you can't. UGA watch party night. Of course, we're scouting UGA tonight. Ain't no watch party. We scouting tonight. So come in with your pens, papers, and your drinks. Nah, for real, we watching it. You already know, JB. You already know. We've been live for an hour and a half. I thought, man, it don't even feel like that long. Y'all done came in and turned this chat out. Listen, I'm gonna send y'all a picture. We got 78 live here on the call-in show, 136 on Twitter, 78 on YouTube, 214 live. Y'all, the numbers are crazy. I gotta take a picture of this. Never thought we would get here this soon, this early in the season, but I think people will know where the energy at. They know where to come and get the vibes for all of their post-game content. Listen, we're gonna take a picture of that. 214 in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Storms will come. Storms will. This we know for sure. This we know for sure. Can you stand? Hey, phone lines open. Blake Sims 10 times better. Joseph Johnson, you sick. You're sick. Joseph Johnson, I bet you won't call in talking crazy like that. I'm gonna make you feel bad. We here. I think y'all like this energy. This mean energy. I'm not a mean person. Y'all make it seem funny when I do it. So I'm really like in person. I'm the most understandable. When I get behind this camera, I guess it's because y'all typing it and I don't know what tone y'all saying it in, right? Would you say this was Miro's best game? Nope. This season? Yeah, this season, yes, of course. But Miro's best game to me was Kentucky last season. Kentucky last season, they had a surge in defense. They was, giving Kentucky all these props because they played Georgia strong and all this other stuff. And he went in there and played himself a heck of a game. Got another call on the line, 205.
Call from
Rico, put me in the game, coach.
to accept.
Yo, Rico, you in the game? What's up, my boy? Man, Rico, talk to me, man. Talk your talk because you called it too. And we I think everybody knew we was going to win this game. We had a good feeling that we was going to win, but how we won was so gratifying. It was much so a lot of reassurance happened today with knowing what direction our team is heading in. Talk to me, Rico.
I'm like, man, I told y'all, we was winning. But yeah, man, Jalen did exactly what I was expecting him to do, which was he was running the ball, he was passing the ball, and he was connecting to Ryan Williams often, and he was connecting to Bernard often, and yes, touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. No, he did not score. They did not score as many as I was hoping they would score, but they still dominated.
Rico.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
You wear glasses like me, right?
Man, I'm legally blind, dude.
Okay, but you know what, Rico? Sometimes I get into this thing, right, and I think I'm seeing stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just had I think we had a comment, and y'all see how thick my glasses are, y'all. Y'all can see it. Y'all look at it every day. Y'all come on the street. I thought I seen a comment that said Blake Sims was 10 times better of a passer. Is that what Blake Sims 10 times better? That was hold up. Don't laugh, Rico. That's not nice to laugh at stupid stuff like that. But then Joseph,
look.
Dang, I said his name. But then he said better passer by far. What you mean? Deep ball. Blake Sims was a deep ball guy. Like Miro. Blake Sims will tell you he had trouble. We had a nice run game to support Blake Sims' weaknesses. I want you to remember that first of all. But Blake Sims did not eat defenses up with deep crossers, digs, none of that. Nor did Blake Sims utilize his legs like Miro is starting to do.
They wouldn't let him actually.
I think he was handcuffed a lot, but to say that
because
Miro's an actual quarterback. Blake Sims was a running back that could throw. That's it. Miro is an actual quarterback right now.
Well, see, Lane, this was I think this was Lane's first year that Blake Sims was the quarterback, and Lane, he was too pass happy to allow Blake to run all up and down the field. He was trying to make Blake Sims into what he wanted instead of who Blake Sims was. Yes, Blake Sims could throw, but his deep balls were not as accurate as Jalen Milroe's. But he was better at intermediate passing. And so he could do the intermediate passes and everything. But still, even that, he was more accurate than Jalen Milroe on the intermediate passes, but still he wasn't like super accurate.
Hey, Rico, my boy High Power TV said your glass is so thick you can't see Bama haven't played real competition and you're overreacting like we proved something.
I'm overreacting.
So okay, no, he's saying me. So High Power TV, and I got another call on the line. So West Kentucky probably conference champs this year with their skills level and how much they improved since last year. USF, another team that's going to probably win their conference. Wisconsin in the Big Ten traditionally. You were giving them so much credit the other day. What happened now? Nobody that we played on our roster is real competition. Jalen Milroe hasn't made better reads. You just posted a comment saying that Jalen Milroe is getting better and reading in the pocket and reading out of the pocket. Whatever you said, the comment disappeared so fast. But he's not proving nothing. You're contradicting yourself. You spent $2 to contradict yourself, bro. like, bro, you spent $2 to contradict yourself. He's getting better. But
let's go to church.
Come on, man. And Joseph Johnson, I need you to call in. I want to see what you talk about. You saying he can't throw, but he's got one of the best completion percentages in college football right now.
Man, was he not listening to the same game we was listening to? Even the commentators was bragging about Jalen Milroe's arm.
Fairweather fans don't have vision. They high power. You a fair weather fan. As much as you talk about my glasses, you might need them to say like,
hey,
you're done. High power. Embrace the fair weather king. But don't come in post game show. Do it during the week. Go ahead, man. Rico.
They need hearing aids too. They need hearing aids too. Oh, they need hearing aids too, man.
I don't know.
They don't need glasses. They need hearing aids too.
Hearing aids, vision, something, assistance, something. Because he continues this, like he'll say one thing, and then he'll come on the phone and be nice, right? I get it. I understand high power. It's one thing to troll and type behind the keyboard and get on and talk with some sense. But bro, at some point you gotta stop. At this point, I'm ready to hook you up with Darius Fontaine, who ain't showed up yet. That game don't start for another 20 minutes or whatever. I'm ready to put you in there with Darius Fontaine with this closet Alabama fan. You just not a closet fan. You claiming to be a Bama fan, but you sound like a Georgia fan so badly, and it hurts my heart because you're such a cool guy.
No, that's an Auburn spy.
Not Auburn. You know what? I can't, Rico. I'm gonna have to reprimand you for that one. We're not gonna do that. He not Auburn. I can guarantee you that. High power. I ain't gonna let him do you like that. You a trash Bama fan, but you ain't no Auburn fan. I will give you that. You a trash Bama fan, high power, but you ain't no Auburn fan. I won't do you like that.
My fault.
Hey, Carl, appreciate that update. Washington stopped at the goal line. Washington State about to win 24-19. What? Did I call that upset too? No, I think I took Washington. I took them to cover too. Dang it, Carlin. Don't be posting that stuff. You seen our car. Hey, Carl, I think I took the lead so far too for today's prize picks. And you know what? I shouldn't share my picks because Carla probably been copying my picks. But nah, Rico, anything else, man, about today's game, man? I know we talking at these trolls and these doubters, man, but overall, man, your thoughts on today's game?
I'm just happy with the win. I'm happy. Everybody, I hate the injuries that we got today, but I do. I'm just happy about the overall performance of the team, and it's a way better looking. The offensive line looks way better than it did last week.
100%.
Way better. I mean, I'm telling you. And I'm just looking for, looking forward to the bye week so the injured players can get healthy again and Caden can get another week of rest in. So he will really be ready for Georgia.
Right.
Because it's going to be B2A. It's going to be B2A. I believe we're going to put those ass.
Hey, Rico, and I'm being so serious. I'm not being a fan right now. I look at this game and I'm almost scared about how bad we're going to beat Georgia. Because one thing about it is when you go and beat a real dog, and I'm not going to disrespect Georgia. When you go and beat a real dog real bad and let them walk away from that fight, don't let them come back. Don't let him come back. Do not let him come back. That dog is not coming back the same. And usually that dog coming back ready. You got to be special to whoop that dog twice.
Yeah.
And in basketball, you mess around and catch that dog a third time, it ain't happening. We smashed our rivals 2 games out of our regular season. Smashed them 86-19 one game, and then 74-48 or something like that. And then the third time we played that school, man, 76-75. They just played, man. They kept dogging, they kept scrapping. So I'm scared because if we're looking this good right now, it could be a blowout against Georgia, and they might come back to catch us later on in the season. But at this point in the season, at this point in time, I ain't worried about nothing but this time, man. We winning, let's keep winning. These boys learning how to win, whether it's favorable or unfavorable. These boys showing resiliency, and I think this staff is the best staff we've had at Bama since probably 2014, 2015.
With that, all I'm going to say in wrapping this up is I don't give a piss about none but the Tide. That's why I keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Facts, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Rico.
All right, now.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Y'all, chat. Bringing it to a break right now. We at the halfway mark of the show right here at an hour and a half. Listen, what I'm gonna do is I have some B-roll we're gonna run. We're gonna run the Kalen DeBoer post-game presser. Shout out to AL.com. We're gonna run a Bama post-game presser with Kalen DeBoer. 251. You're gonna have to call back after this next segment here. We're gonna run this. It's 11 minutes, and we're gonna let it play through. Y'all listen to what Coach Kalen DeBoer had to say post-game press conference. Here post-game win over Alabama versus West Kentucky. Not West Kentucky. I'm sorry, Wisconsin.
Head Coach Kalen DeBoer. As usual, we'll have Coach make his opening statement, and then we'll go ahead and take a question. If you raise your hands, please, while Coach makes his opening statement.
You bet. Just proud of the guys. Thought it was a solid overall performance. Team football, getting the takeaways and putting points on the board when we got the ball back, getting a stop on fourth down, scoring, getting the field goal, forcing to a field goal at the end of the half, and the offense responded with a quick drive. I think, and then coming back in the third quarter too. Those are big swings in momentum, and I think our guys with their energy, it was there all week, just knowing that the only choice is always to go back to work, and that's the way it's always going to be. And they did exactly that. I thought it was the best rhythm to practice. And I think they're getting into the flow now of what a game plan week looks like. Last week was the first week where you had your typical week and not some extra days. And this week you could just feel it was all kind of syncing up. So was expecting a good performance, and it's never going to be perfect, but a lot of great things to build off of.
Thanks, Coach. We have some questions right here in the front row. Charlie, go ahead, start us off.
Coach, just do you have an update on Malachi and Russell and Richard Jones?
Yep. Malachi got hit to the head, so I think we're just going through probably the protocol with him. It helps having a bye week here, so I'm thinking he'll be all right. He'll be fine. Russo, lower leg. I don't know exactly where, but I know it is lower, and we'll just continue to evaluate with him. And who's the third one? Richard Young, I think same thing. So just lower leg. I think actually very similar, below the knee area. So we'll continue to evaluate those guys. Definitely good to have a couple weeks here, getting ready.
Nick?
Yeah, the offensive line, now that you're able to get Proctor back, and then you have Elijah on the right side, what do you see from them today, and what do you think clicked well for them?
Yeah, I thought they just did a consistent job of making sure Jalen could stay upright, wasn't rushed, hurried. It's amazing how your play calls can just be so much easier, and you're down at distances that much bit more favorable when you can protect your quarterback and make every throw count. Where there's not throwaways where you're getting hit. And I thought there was just good gelling, considered really their first game action altogether. And then, between running backs and Jalen, just finding different ways to attack with the run game. And they just, opened up the seams. And I felt like really not any missed assignments. I'm sure there's something in there that we'll find, but when it came to running the football, just getting those big bodies all working together. And whatever play was called, I felt like they were, in sync and giving us a chance, and then letting Jam and Jam had a big game, and Jalen as well. So I like the balance of what we were able to do, both run and pass, and that starts up front.
Katie, you had a question on the left?
You and Kane both talked this week about turnovers. How pleased were you with how aggressive the defense was forcing 4 turnovers?
Yeah, those 2 strip sacks, those 2 strips could have been really big for us. But that was, getting them early, getting one early, and just getting that momentum. It just becomes contagious, and I love it. The guys have a lot of confidence. We almost had, I think, an interception there with Keon early too. And so those guys are playing aggressive, playing confident, and they're going to come in bunches. And I feel like we're just still at the tip of the iceberg of what we can do when it comes to taking the ball away.
Big day for LT Overton. What do you think of how he played?
He's, you expect that from him, and he's just going to be continually coming after you, and it's not just against one or the other, run or pass. It's both. He's just a physical presence in there. I love the way he plays. It's a business-like approach that he has, whether it's in practice or games. I just got a lot of trust and confidence that he's going to bring his best. He fits so well within our scheme. I know we're very confident, whatever it is. If he's got something we're asking him to do, that he's going to get it done and make sure he, first of all, takes care of his responsibility, and then, goes and needs to go make plays.
Chase, go ahead.
We got a commercial.
I want to ask you about the first touchdown pass that Milroe threw to Ryan Williams.
Hey, you know what? I'm tired of it. Come on, Jay. You speaking my language, Jay. You know what? And this the thing. I was coming at you talking like you know how I was coming. You feeling my energy. Let's talk about this. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Call in. Who's the caller? Come on, Joseph. Call in. I'm sick of it. Come on. I'm ready. Y'all, I gotta do it. Y'all know I'm going old Smook right now. One time. Give me one time. Can I please get a pass? Can I please? One pass. I'm gonna do it the best way possible. I promise you, I'm not gonna act up too bad. But I need one pass, chat. Give me some fire in the chat if I could get one pass. Come on, I'm begging. I don't ask for him. Come on. The horn sounding off. Come on, man. Come on, can I get a pass? Give me some fire in the chat if I can get a pass, y'all. Come on. Call in, Joseph. Call in. Oh, yeah, and my theme music up. Let's go. Please let this be this bomb. Please. Nah. You gonna call in correct. Say your name and put me in the game. Don't be scared. Fairweather, say your name. Put your name on it. We want to hear all that Fairweather talk. I want to put a record to the recording. Fairweather, call in, say your name, put me in the game, coach. How many passing yards did he have again against Wisconsin South Florida? It don't matter. You're talking about the amount of yards, not the fact that he had over 60% completion rate. The fact that his QBR is higher than 87% of the country right now. Rich, you don't know football. It's clear. You've been coming here for the longest. You don't know football. Call in so we can talk. Maybe your typing is off. Maybe I'm misinterpreting your typing. Your typing. Maybe a completion percentage don't matter. Maybe the fact that he has over 500-600 yards or something in 3 games, that don't matter. Maybe the fact that he has averaging 2-3 touchdowns a game, that don't matter. It don't matter that they're 3-0. It don't matter that they're averaging 40+ points a game with him at the helm. Ty Simpson has accounted for 1 touchdown this season. 1. Shut the hell up, Rich. You don't know football. It's clear. Call in, Joseph. We waiting on you, goof. $20. F these Milroe haters and them dogs. Facts, 100%. Here go this bomb right here. I don't even want to hear it. What's up, man? You on the line? Talk your crap.
What's up, coach?
Nah, ain't no what's up. Man, talk your crap. Talk your crap. I don't want. We ain't homies right
now. I'm at
work
right now.
I don't do fair weather. Talk your crap.
I'm with you though, bro.
You're not. Talk your crap, Fairweather. I don't even say what you got to say so we could talk.
This Joseph, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joseph. I'm sorry. Joseph, apologies. You see I came in hot. You know I'm ready. You know I'm ready. I'm sorry, Joseph. Hey, Joseph, if I could catch the bullets before they hit, if they didn't penetrate yet, I'm taking them back and putting them back in the clip, okay?
You are good.
All right, bro. What's up, Joseph? Talk your talk, man.
I just want just on the Blake Sims and Jalen conversation, I just wish you'd take that back.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, just his body of work alone speaks for itself. Jalen ain't done half of what bro did.
You wait, time out. Are you saying Jalen Miro and Blake? You talking about this comparison, right?
Yeah, just a comparison, and I'm speaking on throwing. Even if you saying like running the ball, yeah, Jalen might be a better athlete, straight line speed, but he don't even have no package. He don't even have no moves. He gets sacked too much. Blake Sims, at least he created in the pocket. He got so much more
negative. Stop. Go back and watch.
So much more capability.
No.
And
Joseph,
look,
go back and watch. Go back and
then
watch.
we-
Hold
then we
on.
speaking on talent or throwing
Wait,
to,
Joseph.
he only had Amari Cooper to throw to.
Joseph,
Jalen
wait.
got so many options.
Joseph, wait. I want
So
you
many options,
before
though.
you go to the next topic, because you fair weather
Yeah,
fans
yeah.
like to move the goalposts a little bit. I want you to understand this. Blake
I'm
Sims.
not moving the goalpost. I'm speaking on throwing the ball alone.
Stop.
Though.
Speaking
of throwing the ball alone.
This offense is not a air raid offense. When Blake Sims became come on, I'm gonna give you something to think about, because you looking at it from the wrong. Blake Sims didn't even have the same type of completion percentage that Jalen Miro had. Blake Sims didn't even average the amount of 40+ yard passes downfield percentage rate that Jalen Miro has had. So that in itself, those two stats in itself, going to void your point there. To say that he's a better passer, he's not. Now, but what I will say this, stop, man. Hold on. I'm gonna give you your spot back. What I will is say this: you had Tommy Reese as Jalen Miro's first year offensive coordinator with him being a starter. Who did Blake Sims have as an offensive coordinator his first year as a starting quarterback? Shut up, answer, bro. Who was it?
If I'm mistaken, it was Lane Kiffin.
Okay, now you can have your conversation, because if you really want to have the conversation, there is no more conversation to have. You got Tommy Reese and Lane Kiffin working with a quarterback.
Okay, and I'm saying we speaking on him throwing the ball. I don't want to add all those other variables into it because it makes
his ball don't look as good. Blake Sims' ball don't look as good as Miro's, bro. That's a fact.
We speaking on being able to deliver the ball to the open target. That's what we talk about accuracy, and we know his accuracy is nowhere near Blake Sims.
Bro,
we know that much.
You know what? That's a lot. No, what we do know is that his completion percentage over his time, the amount of games he played, is higher than Blake Sims. That's what we do know. So if that's the case, he's more accurate. What are you talking about, bro?
But we saying one more thing we have to add into it: the level of talent that he's throwing to. It's totally different, because Blake only had Amari, and those other receivers didn't even separate themselves to be the main guy. This man has a plethora of receivers to throw to, and I ain't even really seen many of them go over 100 yards. Like, man, bro ain't better than Blake Sims, bro. He's not better than Blake Sims.
I'm about
to
kill
say
it.
that. Like, he might be a faster athlete, but when it comes to pure delivering the ball to the open man, it's night and day. It's night and day. And we know that. Hello?
I'm here. I'm pulling. No, did you hang up? Why you hang up? I was pulling up the facts. I just go to stats. All right. So that year that Blake Sims had became the starter, you had Lane Kiffin as your offensive coordinator. Not only did we have multiple receivers with 20+ receptions that year, not only did we have multiple receivers, for him to say that we didn't have any receivers, I mean, what else do you have to do as a quarterback in Jalen Miro to do? I mean, you're doing exactly what the great ones that's getting all this acknowledgement before you did. You had a 1,000-yard receiver in Calvin Ridley with Blake Sims. My fault. Wrong year. Going back to 2014, Blake Sims year. You had a 1,000-yard receiver in Amari Cooper, right? And then right behind Amari Cooper, you had another guy with 40 receptions, Christian Jones, right there with 20 receptions. Like, what are you saying? This offense is really the investment and involvement of the game. It's a totally different game from when Cooper. But you're talking, Blake Sims was there. You're talking about the ball. Blake got a beautiful deep ball, but to say it looked better than Miro. Dooley. Dooley. What's that new thing they doing? Hot tour? That's, bruh. I'm spinning on that. No. Miro got the best deep ball in college football right now. Even as a green quarterback, I mean, that's what everybody loved about Miro. The deep ball. That you remember that was everybody's complaining about him last year. He only got the deep ball. And then you got a guy coming here talking about Blake Sims stole the ball. Blake Sims is one of my favorites of all time. Very much underappreciated. Stepped in a year where we didn't necessarily have a quarterback. We was trying to figure it out. Beat out Jake Coker. And literally missing the national championship. Missing the national championship, you know, a bad game. I mean, Ohio State was just on one that game. But that last play, even that last play, he threw that ball. That was it just wasn't accurate. It wasn't accurate. I like Miro's deep ball accuracy better than Blake Sims. And I ain't saying Blake Sims ain't got a deep ball. Blake Sims has a beautiful deep ball. But when it comes to comparison to my boy Miro, I'm taking Miro. I think Blake will take Miro, honestly. I know Blake a little bit. Talk. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll take Miro. I think he'll give Miro the upper hand. Finna pause what? Cocktool? I didn't pause it. Y'all get off my neck, bro. Get off my neck. Pause, man. God dog it. 12 or 17. Oh, Miro not a good QB. Man, it's crazy because why force 30 passes when you completing 16 of them or 12 of them for and 4 or 3 of them go for touchdowns or 2 of them, however many. It's all good. And the thing is, Blake wasn't a quarterback. I keep telling y'all that Blake was a running back that could throw. He was an athletic guy. He was the transition guy. Hey, Lane Kiffin, you want me to tell you how good of a coordinator Lane Kiffin is? He had Jake Coker, one of the best arm talents in college football during that time. And because of the wide receiver depth not being as deep at wide receiver with a lot of young guys, Calvin really can't. He burst out on the scene that year, right? For Jake Coker. But he leaned on the run game. Man. Y'all see me beat him up. Who y'all beat up? Who you beat up, Joseph? Who you beat up? Not me. I thought you was Joseph Washington. Was that you on the phone? Cause you still ain't say nothing smart. You still sound goofy.
Call from
Fair weather.
Ray, put me in.
Ray, what's up, man? You on the line, man. You in the game. Talk to me. Hold up, Ray. Before
What's
you
up?
talk to me, let me finish talking to this fair weather real quick. I gotta respect my fair weathers.
Okay.
It's fair weather season is almost up. They got until September 28th to rescind their fair weatherness, or we on their neck for the rest of the season. I don't know if you was able to get that announcement to pass around, Ray. But just tell everybody on your side of town about, this fair weather stuff, and we're gonna have to fix. But Joseph, we got deliverance for you, man. We got a whole Discord. We can get you in there. We can get rid of that fair weather spirit, man. We can get rid of it. And Rich, if you say Ty QB1 one more time, I'm gonna mute you.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That boy crazy. Rich, I think Rich at this point is a troll. I don't even think Rich is a Bama fan at this point. I don't even think he watched the games.
Right, because if he was better than Milroe, they would have saw that during fall camp and spring camp. I mean, during the spring scrimmage. So obviously that's not the case. So the better man's there, So yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
But go ahead, Ray, man. Glad to have you on the line today, man. I saw you in the chat. I saw you in the chat panicking a little bit in the first quarter now.
Well, I was upset. I wasn't panicking. I was just getting angry. You see, because that's the difference, though. Because I thought that we had the issues, with the run fit corrected. And then I'm just seeing these guys just scampering for 20 yards here, 20 yards there, and then not setting the edge. And then I just couldn't quite figure out why we were just having problems stopping their run. That's all.
That first drive. Go ahead, Ray. I'm sorry.
Right. No, because I'm saying we can't have this against Georgia, Smook. That's what I was trying to tell you in the Discord chat.
We can't
Why not, Ray?
play like that.
Why not, Ray? What is Georgia
Because
proven? Stop. I got to ask you, and I want you to
Hold
tell
on.
me. What
Okay.
has Georgia
Okay.
done against any other team, past, present, this season, that says we can't play the game that we've played and beat them? They struggled. They struggled with who was that they played last year? I mean last week. They got shut out in the third quarter.
Tennessee Tech. Oh yeah, Tennessee Tech. I think they were a FCS team.
They struggled. Georgia had played their starters up until the end of the third quarter, bro. Like, I don't get why people say we can't do it. Everybody else is able to do it against Georgia. Why we can't?
No, Smook, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that for the first time this season, Smook, in 2 weeks, we're going to be going up against a team that has a balanced running game and a accurate quarterback. You see, we didn't the last three teams that we played, we kind of gotten away from getting beat deep because we had some guys that had blown some assignments, and then if they had an accurate quarterback, they probably would have made a big play on us. Now, Bet can do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, though, that we just can't afford to have a guy gashing us up the middle and then picking us apart in our secondary due to blown assignments. That's all I'm saying, Smith. I'm not trying to be fair weather.
No. I get you. Your point is
more
valid.
balanced than these other guys.
Your point is valid. Your point is valid. But I'm saying, I've seen to counteract your point. We together. I know. I feel like this team will fix it. But to counteract your point, I see other teams with less talent than Alabama go out and struggle moving the ball against Georgia. This Georgia team is predictable.
Yeah.
They bring back a lot of experience. They're predictable. We know what they're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
One thing that Georgia doesn't know, and one thing that's going to be hard to scout this current Bama team is every week we've seen different adjustments made. Somebody's attacked us and disrupted our offense or our defense in a different facet all 3 weeks. And I've seen adjustments made to where we've only given up a total of how many points this season? 26?
20, right? Let's see. 10, 16. Yeah,
26.
Correct.
And you're talking about Western Kentucky averaged 38.4 last year. I want to say it was 30.
And they went to a bowl game.
Exactly.
And they went to a bowl game.
USF.
And won it.
Their lowest scoring game, USF, last year was against who? Alabama. And then even when their quarterback, when Brown went down last year for 3 games, they were still one of the higher averaging teams as far as offense. So our defense I think is going to match up well against what Georgia likes to do. I don't think we'll see a lot of double moves. Georgia is going to try to beat us, head up. That's just their makeup. Yeah. They're doing it to everybody. You might see 1 or 2 tricky plays, but Kirby is not sweet. He don't get with that cute stuff. He don't believe in that. He's by nature, he's a dinosaur. For real.
Right. So you don't think that he's going to try to attack the perimeter of our run defense like Wisconsin did? Because the one thing I noticed, Smook, was that we had them stuffed in the middle, and for some reason, these guys were able to bounce out to the outside, and that's what was pissing me off.
Yeah.
I was like, feel the field.
Hey,
what
so Ray, but I want you to think about it. If you're a defensive coordinator before Wisconsin showed up today, and you watched Wisconsin from the last 2 weeks, what are you trying to stop? What did your defense struggle with the first 2 weeks? The inside run game, right?
Yes.
Now, go look at the production this week. There was no production from the interior run game from them. They had two plays. I had notes going. I can't find them, but they had 2 plays. When the last time I recorded one that were up the middle that broke for more than 8 yards. Everything else was 3 yards of negative up the middle, in between the guards, in between the tackles. Everything outside of that, that's when they started getting production. And that most of that production came after a halftime talk with your staff, your coaches, everybody. We're going to adjust this. And they came out that one drive and saw success. After that, adjustments were made. So I'm not worried. I don't think we're going to play Georgia or any other team for the likes of that. I don't think we're going to play these teams or scheme to play these teams and give up. You're going to force, as a defensive coordinator, you're going to say, we're going to take this away and they got to beat us this way. Right. They didn't beat us with their outside run game. They hurt us, but they didn't beat us. So that's a win.
No, Of course they didn't beat us, but I just hate seeing us get gashed like that. Smook.
Me too, but you got it. Defense. I want everybody to think about this with defense. It's not the fact that you can stop a team from doing what they want to do. It's forcing them to do something that they're not used to doing. Right. So if Wisconsin inside run game team, inside zone team, you forcing them to be successful in the counter, that's a win for you because they only going to have success with that a few times, like we saw that one drive with this team.
Right. That one drive kind of reminded me of the Mississippi State game last year when they came out in the half and then they ran for about 14, 15 plays just by running the ball.
100%.
Remember that one?
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So basically I was thinking about that particular game. I was like, oh no, I know these guys can do it. And then I know losing Russaw and then losing Malachi, the way that we lost them due to friendly fire, that didn't help us either, right? So man, it's just. But overall, though, man, Milroe was great, man. You didn't hear me say nothing about the offense other than I wish we could have gotten K-Law a little bit more on the jet sweeps, but I thought before he threw his last touchdown to Cuevas, I thought he was going to hand him the ball on the jet sweep. Right. I was like, yes, finally.
Right.
But then, he had pulled it out. And then next thing you know, man, that was a beautifully thrown ball. So Smook, tell all these fools that keep saying Milroe didn't do this or that. Just tell them to shut up, man.
Right, man. And Ray, I slipped up and told him to shut up a few times. I don't tell people shut up. I tell them go on somewhere else. But I'm telling the fair weathers, all you Milroe criticizers, that it's not even haters. They claim to know football, right? And the stupid stuff that they saying, you won't hear nowhere. Even the dumb analysts on ESPN won't say some of the stupid stuff that Rich B and Hop Howard and Joseph saying in the chat right now. They it's stupid. STUPID at this point. Stupid. Yeah. And I don't Hop Howard, I don't care if you graduated. I don't care if you got a piece of paper from Alabama saying you graduated. You's a fair weather fan, bro. The way you talking ain't no way. Milroe he hasn't lost the SEC game yet.
He hasn't lost the SEC game.
Bryce Young already had a loss by this time in his career. His second year as a starter, he had a loss to an SEC team. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hop Howard. And he didn't make all the reads. Bryce Young under Bill O'Brien was the most backyard playing quarterback I ever seen because it was a lot of times he could dump it off to Jace McClellan and Roy Dale Williams in the underneath, and he never did.
Did that a lot.
Bryce Young took a lot of sacks because he's scrambling around trying to think he Pat Mahomes. So get off of that.
Right. Get off of it because first off, they were saying, oh, he didn't throw the checkdowns. Well, he threw 3 or 4 checkdowns today. And then the next argument was, he wasn't hitting people with the intermediate passes. Well, he did do that. He hit Ryan Williams on that one play for 27 yards. And Jeremy Bernard, he hit him on the touchdown.
But even the check down the jam at the beginning of the game, I don't know if you was on when I said this. The check down to the jam on the first drive, that was, bro, he went through 5-6 reads. Go look at his helmet. Milroe's helmet. And I don't know if you watching the stream, but y'all see, bro, this man's helmet went left, right, all the way right, back to the middle, back right, then back to jam. Like, go watch it. Yeah. Y'all some fools, man. And it's always the closet Georgia fans in here talking about Milroe, trying to compare him to Carson Beck. Carson Beck he's a solid game manager. But when Carson Beck has pressure, you saw what happened last year. If Milroe was any type of settled like he is this year against Georgia last season, we dropping 48 on Georgia last year in that SEC championship.
Yeah, because we dropped at least 2 or 3 picks. Kool-Aid mistimed the jump on one. I think Malachi
dropped one. Caleb Downs dropped one.
Dropped one. Kool-Aid mistimed his jump.
Man, come on. Jahad Campbell dropped one across the middle.
Yep, he did.
He would have been wide open going to the end zone by. So this team, this defense with this vision react coverage is going to. I think Carson Beck. Carson Beck has seen it before, but he hasn't seen it with this type of speed. You got 41 players on this roster that run 20+ miles per hour or faster, bro.
Yeah.
You don't see speed like that. I don't care who your team is. Ohio State has a lot of talent, but they don't have 41 guys running 20+ miles per hour.
Nah, man, that's straight speed. So Smook, how do you see? I know that you're going to probably do something later on in the week, though, but I just wanted to get a quick synopsis of how you think Georgia is going to attack us running the ball. How you think they're going to attack us?
I think Georgia's going to try to enforce their will. Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Has Kirby ever ran away from a challenge?
Nope.
Do you think he's going to allow Mike Bobo to run away from this challenge?
Nope. He's stubborn like that.
Exactly. For that reason, because we are familiar with this scheme, we should know what's the what's the main thing that hurts a Nick Saban Kirby style defense?
Mobile quarterbacks, because we know Beck isn't one. So mobile quarterbacks that can break contain.
And you know what happens? You know what happens when a mobile quarterback starts to want to throw the ball more? We saw Milroe break out the pocket game 1. And instead of pressing the line of scrimmage directly, he pressed it at an angle so he could flatten out without crossing that line of scrimmage and delivered a great ball to Kendrick Law to catch him in position, not throw him out of position, throw him into position to catch it and score a touchdown. Small things like that.
He did it with Prentice last week too.
Come on.
He did the same thing with Prentice.
For everybody asking about where Kobe and Law is, Prentice and Law is, I'm gonna tell you where they are. They're getting bracketed because they're cooking underneath. They're getting bracketed. Go watch the coverage. Wisconsin plays some solid zone coverage. That's why we didn't see a lot of pressure on Jalen. They didn't send
I'm gonna
5.
have to watch that with you. When are you going to do that? When are you going to break down the film?
So what I'm going to start doing, Ray, and this is for everybody in the chat. If you're not a member of the channel, you want to become a member, because I'm going to start doing members only lives. Bro. I know. I'm just saying. I'm going to start doing members only lives where we do 30-minute sessions of film breakdown. I'm going to pick 4 plays, and I have to pay for it. So the members that are paying to watch this and support this, you're paying for this. You're supporting enough to where I can afford this. So of course I'm going to bring it to y'all. If y'all want to see it, you're going to have to become a member, because this type of content is not, it shouldn't be free. You can't even walk up to Bama and ask to sit in on a film session, right? So definitely think about becoming a member. These are some of the perks, and this is one of the weeks where we're going to be able to implement it a lot, Ray. So I think that's going to be I probably do that Wednesday or Thursday.
Cool. Wednesday or Thursday night?
Yeah, definitely evening, because that's when we know we're going to have everybody.
Right, exactly. Because I'd be at work, man. I tell you, man, whenever you're on in the morning, it's hard, man, because of my busy schedule with the people that I work for. So it's hard for me to break away, man. I'll tell you, man, I miss your content, man. This guy here, Coach Smook, is the best content creator there.
Appreciate that for real,
by
bro.
himself, man. This is the reason why I follow it, man. This guy's game day analysis and you have such a perfect perspective on Bama. So, but what I wanted to clear the air on, brother, I'm not fair weather. It's just that when I see them doing something that I know they can get better at, I get frustrated. That's all. Yeah. Because I know they can do it. I know they can execute it.
And Ray, you like me.
Athlete.
You like me, Ray. I expect a lot from our players, but at the same time, I think being under the headset and having that experience, and it ain't necessary. Coaching isn't necessarily about play calling, y'all. I've been coaching since I was 21. I used to go at Texas, Killeen High School. I used to go to their high school practices, active duty military member. I used to get off around 1700. They be about to close practice out around, 1830. I used to get home 1710 and run right across the street. And during their final 11s, I used to go over there and coach up kids. So when you're looking at it from that perspective as a coach, man, I'm a little bit more accepting to trust the process. I'm really bought into that, because I've seen players come in that have never played a lick of football and end up going and signing a D1 scholarship. I've seen Cam Latu show up to Alabama after only playing 1 year of organized football, go from linebacker to playing tight end and get in the NFL as a tight end.
Yeah.
So fans, my thing is this. Even in the games, it's not about long-term development. Even in the games, before we start panicking and saying what needs to be done, give these coaches a chance to adjust. Some of y'all was in the chat talking about where the crosses at. Why am I running crosses if I got 2 linebackers spying my quarterback sitting in the middle of the field? Why would I run crossers? And the outside linebackers are dropping based off hook coverage. They're matching hook curl coverage.
A lot. I noticed that, Smook. Like right before the snap, the linebackers at the last minute dropped off,
and they run more of a 3-4 than a nickel. They run more of a 3-4 with a true 4th linebacker, because they're good at supporting the run game. They're good at attacking the run game. So they're confident in what they do. If you're going to beat them, you have to beat them over top. And Alabama scores. The big scores came over top.
Ryan Williams, first touchdown through
over
the top. I was surprised though that how late the safety got over there on that first touchdown. I was surprised.
You want me to tell you why?
I mean,
Milroe didn't stare the quarterback, the receiver down. He had to
Yeah,
stay in the middle of
there
the
you go.
field because he's looking
Yeah.
he's looking at the safety. Go look at the
Yeah.
play again. He's looking at the safety.
Yeah.
And then now when he opened his hips up to throw to Ryan, that release should have came out a little bit quicker to make it look better.
Yeah.
But his arm strength and his confidence in his mechanics, he felt like he could fit it in before that safety recovered.
He is. Yeah. I tell you, man, he is doing everything that what we've asked of him. I don't know what more these people want from Milroe. I mean, he's doing. I mean, no complaint. I kind of wish that Justice could have had a few more carries to really wear them down. He didn't get hurt, did he?
Justice has been hurt since week 1. He came into the season with him and Jam were hurt.
With the hamstring.
Yeah, but Justice had the hamstring. And yeah, he definitely re-aggravated that tonight. I think it was probably that 4th carry he had. When you see him got piled up in that.
He only had 2 carries.
Okay,
right.
yeah. So it was that 2nd carry because Miller had came in after his 1st carry. Y'all remember he had the 1st carry. Miller came in, was carrying it, then he came back in and had the strong run. That run right there, I don't remember him coming back in the rest of the game.
Right.
So
hopefully they just pulled him out for precautionary reasons. So, but Smook, man, let's talk about that offensive line play.
Hey, we got about 3 minutes. Let's talk about it. I've been waiting for you to bring him up.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, Pritchett, you know, I'm going to root for Pritchett because me and Pritchett went to the same high school. And so I'm going to root for the homeboy, though. But I was wondering why they brought Thornby in there. But in actuality, I guess they wanted to get him reps so that he didn't lose his confidence going in, right? So that's what I'm thinking.
Man, look, you know I'm from the area too. know I'm from the area too. So seeing Pritchett finally turn it over is definitely satisfying to me. I was real
He's
hard
a better
on
right tackle. He's a better right tackle than he is a left tackle.
You know what? I think Pritchett needs to stop being lazy because Pritchett could play left or right tackle. That boy is super athletic, man. When we signed him, that was my main thing with him. My main thing was he is super athletic to be a tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he played both sides, but you're right. He's definitely performing on their right side. Now
he is dominating.
Is that a testament that next year we might be able to side Proctor in the left guard?
Because I
like Rock Montgomery at center.
Right, because we're gonna lose Book.
We're losing Parker, Book, and Jaden. We're losing all 3 of our interior guys.
Why is Parker leaving after he's just a sophomore, right?
No, he's a redshirt sophomore. He's a redshirt sophomore.
Man.
Yeah, he's eligible.
Man.
Right.
Man.
But we're good. I watch the end of that game. Rock Montgomery never gets pushed back. Rock
Number
Montgomery
55, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. He was dominant.
But
I liked.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sir.
Now go ahead, because I think he's about to say what I was about to say. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying that I like the other guy. I like Alinen. Alinen looked solid with the reps he had.
Olinen, yes.
Yeah. And then Wilson had me kind of nervous on that one play where he was struggling with the speed to power pass rush move.
Yeah.
You know, on that one play that was to Milroe's right.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now. But then he kept his feet. And then so
instead of reaching to grab, and this is something that I learned from Coach Al. Shout out to Coach Al. He usually comes in and you know, dialogue. Yeah. But instead of reaching to grab, the good offensive linemen, they know how to keep their feet and get that one good punch.
Right.
Not necessarily close.
Right.
You know, we don't say it's not a close fist punch for everybody in the chat, but it's that jam, like a DB jam, a solid tackle. When they get beat off a step, they will get that solid punch to kind of buy them that bump time, that interference time, because you're beat. Once you're beat at the tackle position, you're beat. It's very hard to recover. Very hard to recover. You're a lot of times you're dealing with maybe almost an 85, 95 pound difference. A lot in the college game, you got little 230-pound outside linebackers, defensive, quote unquote, defensive ends lining up in the 3, and then wide 9 technique beating you off the edge.
Wow. Beating you off the edge, though. But I was really impressed with Proctor, man. It looked like he looked good. It was like, okay, you know, he was in game shape. I was just real impressed with the way that he handled his man.
Right.
Anytime that they tried to run loops and stunts and everything else. They pick. This is the lineup that we need to be with. Pritchett impressed me. I was like, my only worry with Pritchett was how was he going to show up and how was he going to hold up in pass play?
Yeah.
And I'm good.
Hey,
I'm
but
good.
you know what? I don't think he was tested enough today, but I think that was the perfect game to get him ready for Georgia because he got bull rush strong. And bro, Pritchett and Proctor and Foreman, you know what? When you said Foreman was about to get beat, I could tell that he's been coached up this week because he got like tore. And you're probably talking about a different play, but it was one play, man. And it ended up being an incompletion. It wasn't a bad incompletion. It was one of the throwaways Jalen had. But Formby, the dude did an outside in move. He had inside out. Yeah. That's what the scout's going to tell their guys. Inside out is his weakness. The guy did an outside in move, and Formby beat him to the outside. He planted, but the amount of force that he was able to generate to get back in play, to stay in phase, to create that time for Miro to go through his reads, I think it was solid, bro.
Yeah.
And to GM in the chat, hold on, Ray. I want your response to this because we got another fair weather fan. GM is in here talking about Bama gonna get exposed, all this other stuff. Brian, he's asking, we haven't played anybody. We basically just played another non-Power 5 team since they played their backup quarterback. Do you not understand, GM? That's how I know you don't watch the game. That's how I know you don't pay attention because this is the quarterback they had slotted to start coming into the fall.
Right. You mean the back?
The backup quarterback was the starter.
Right.
Tim, the Miami transfer, ended up winning the week before because of an injury to this quarterback.
Right.
GM, fair weatherness is not accepted here. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're not supporting the Crimson Tide, if you ain't wearing crimson through and through, you better get the on because we ain't playing tonight. I'm telling you, y'all Miro haters, y'all gonna get the out of here, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Y'all can listen to all these other nice content creators and beat writers and do all this nice stuff and go in their chats and talk crazy. But you come over here to the AAA community, you better come with some sense.
You're going to get drugged.
You're going to get drugged. We're going to stump you out. We're going to stump you out. I promise you. Yeah. You better come correct. And
when they come to Mirror,
if you got concerns, say it. I'm concerned. Like Ray, he got concerns. They're legit concerns. But to say he ain't it, or to say he ain't trash, or to be calling him the N-word and like on stream, that's crazy. Man,
someone called him in.
The dummy that called in earlier, the goofy Joseph, the fair weather fan Joseph. I'm on his neck, bro. I don't respect punk. I don't respect punk fans like that, bro. Don't be coming standing next to me after we win the Natty. Talking about he want to bet high power. Talking about he want to bet 500. Put your money up, high power. Put your money up. Put your money where your mouth is. Talking about. You know how scared he is. He won't bet on the Georgia game. Because he know we gonna whoop Georgia. He want us to win it all. He want us to go undefeated. I bet you all we don't win a national championship. What coach has won their national champion the first year? That's why we so excited. Kalen DeBoer has a real chance to do it. Man, y'all crazy.
He got a real chance to do it. I saw this one stat.
GM, be very concerned by yourself. Featherweathers ain't welcome here. I'm sorry. By yourself. Bye-bye. This ain't it.
12 of 17, 196 yards, 3 touchdowns with a QBR of almost 90.
Ray, what more do we have to do? The fact that he doesn't have to throw the ball more than 20 times for us to put up 40 points is amazing.
Right, because we ran the ball 34 times, and then the only reason why we're losing the time of possession battle is because we're scoring quick. I'm impressed with our quick strike ability. Georgia, like I said before, is the same Georgia that if you notice the times that we beat Georgia,
their secondary was trash.
We had fast receivers that exposed one guy. We would target one guy. 1 year, the year that Bryce Young won the year he won the Heisman during
J-Mo.
the SEC championship game.
J-Mo stretch him out and we eat him up.
He stretched him out. And then, we all know that he was a torn ACL away from winning it back to back. We know that. Georgia had no answers for that.
They didn't.
And then back in 2020, or was it 2019? Yeah, 2020. What was the year that Georgia came and played?
Mac Jones blew him up for 3-something when they came to our house in COVID year.
Waddle played too, didn't he?
Yes.
That was before he sprained his ankle against Tennessee.
Yep, exactly. Right. Exactly.
You had a super fast wide receiver, and then I just don't think, okay, they got Malachi Starks. and Lassiter's still there, right? And then these guys, just like I said before the game last year, I said the other cornerback is the weak link to their defense, to the back end of their defense. And then look what happened.
Ray
They started exposing that.
Ray.
Yeah.
Guess who in the chat right now?
Who that?
You remember
Josie?
Donna B?
Donna B.
Donna B. She used to be in the chat with us on, I forget what channel, but she used to be in the chat with us. She over here on the Coast Smook Network chat, man. Donna B. Curious. She in this mug, baby. What's up,
Okay.
Donna B? What's up,
She cool? Okay.
What's up,
Long
girl?
as you
Welcome
cool.
in. Welcome in, Donna B. Look, haven't seen your name in a minute. Look, I remember people. I remember from every channel I've been on. There's certain names I remember.
Yeah.
If you ever supported a channel I was on or a team I was on, I promise you I'm gonna remember.
Yeah, cool. Man.
JB, you missed it. You missed your chance. Lassiter went pro, right? So you know what?
Yeah,
but
Lassiter went pro. Okay.
But they still have the one guy. Starks, Malachi Starks. But Malachi Starks plays safety. You don't think that we're going to send verts at him every time to keep him at bay?
Yeah, just to keep him at bay and freeze him like Milroe did when he looked off the safety and when he hit Ryan Williams on that vertical route right there. Of course. He's getting better at that.
For sure, right? And this is and we're going to kind of wrap it up on this. Yeah. I think with this team right now, there's always room for improvement for every player, right? But for some of the expectations that these fair weather fans keep setting, they themselves don't even know what they're talking about. You got a guy like GM here talking about he ain't it, or he can't read defenses, and this man is like all of the numbers are talking about he hasn't played you can't help who you play on the schedule. Your job is to go in and win. If we were winning 24-21 against USF or 19-7 against Western Kentucky, or we just won this Wisconsin game 23-21, I would be concerned about our offense. But this offense is averaging 40+ points, and we still have not set our identity yet. So
we're averaging.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that we score 147 points, so we're just under 50 points a game.
Right. I think
had it not been for that missed field goal, we'd be averaging 50 points a game right now.
Today, yes. Come on, bro. Ray, get these people to talk some real talk, like realistic talks with facts, not your feelings, not because every play ain't explosive or we ain't scoring every time the road drop back and throw it. Look at what's happening and how we're winning. You fair weather fans, you fair weather fans, GM, Joseph. I'm gonna keep saying y'all name every time I say fair weather. GM, Joseph, high power. You fair weather fans, GM, Joseph, high power. Y'all gonna have to realize we not going to freaking score on every play. This ain't NCAA. You don't get to run Miller out to the perimeter and hope that the DBs come off of their coverage to try to contain them. This ain't NCAA. There's other D1 athletes in this country. We have some of the best of them. We don't have all of them. Some of them go to other schools and have good careers and have success. That's what we're going to run into throughout Milroe's career. We've been running into it the whole time. We've been watching college football. Why does it change now that Milroe's here? Coach Saban didn't. Coach Saban never had an offense average 40+ points a game. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Not 1 year. The closest it came was 2 a year. 37.9 or 38.6 or something like that. Never.
Yeah. I love the way that Milroe and Bernard made the one guy that we tried to get in the transfer portal, Holloman. He turned Holloman around every which way. And
every way.
Stopped at that. I mean, Bernard is the real deal, man. I mean, the way he ran that route. But you know what, though? I just think Georgia got weaknesses. There's really no dominant team in college football. Georgia thinks they are, but I'm getting ready. They just kicked off.
They just kicked off. That's why I'm about to get off, because we about to go and watch that in the Discord. So Ray, I appreciate you calling in, bro. We pull up in Discord. Yeah, we watching it in the Boomer. This one is free for everybody. So if you're in the chat and you want to jump in Discord and kick it with the family, AAA family, you could jump in.
Yeah.
But just know you get in talking crazy about Alabama tonight, I'm cussing you out. I got tomorrow. Hopefully, God let me wake up tomorrow to repent. But I'm cussing you out if you talk crazy about Jalen Milroe tonight in Discord. Talk about me on Twitter, screenshot, whatever. I don't care. Half them was that ain't been supporting anyways. We got our family here. My family, we gonna rock. And at the end of the day, you talking stupid. If you gonna criticize, come with some facts. Like my boy Ray did. Like who called in last week had some solid facts, man. I forget who was it. Blunt Conversation. Somebody called in recently and talked some good facts about Jalen Milroe's
football
growth, man. You know what I'm saying? What he needs to work on, not what he can't do or he's not it.
Right,
man. If Milroe could do this, we would be in a better place. I can't argue with stuff like that. That's the truth.
No,
it's the truth.
Right. We just want them to do better. You see, we've all been spoiled, right? Because of Saban. And then we just used to dominance, right? And then when we don't see it, sometimes we're asking ourselves, what's wrong, right? Okay, let's just forget that next play and then so I guess that I need to do a better job at that, saying, hey, let's just scrap that play and let's concentrate on the next play. And then I think that they'll do fine.
For sure, bro.
I think they'll do fine.
I think they're gonna be fine, regardless. And GM asked the question. I want your answer. He said, "Do you all realistically believe we are going undefeated?"
It can happen. We get past Georgia. I mean,
if we play like this against Georgia, we win. If we play like this Wisconsin game, give up the one time Red Morgan got beat. Give up the one time Malachi got beat. That's 14 extra points. We still beat Georgia because can Georgia stop our offense? How many times will you see Georgia DBs? How many times did Jalen Milroe underthrow Jermaine Burton against Georgia last season?
Right.
Just lack of quality mechanics, lack of good mechanics. He underthrew Jermaine Burton 4 times last year, and he was cooking that.
He was cooking. Ryan Williams, he's going to cook somebody. And then I think this is the game that we see K Law is going to do what Bob
That's the
did
game.
last year.
That is the game.
I think
I guarantee you, Kendrick Law goes crazy this upcoming Georgia game here in 2 weeks. I promise you, y'all. If y'all at the tailgate, if y'all gonna be at the tailgate party, we gonna talk so much trash. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me in full Smook form during that 48 minutes I'm able to watch that game with y'all because I got to leave early to go do Bleacher Report post game. But that 48 minutes I'm in that mug with y'all better know we talking cash money for all these fair weather fans. I'm glad the group of people that purchased tickets, I wanted to sell out 50 tickets. We fell short about 15. But I'm glad that the ones that purchased those tickets, they're realistic fans because one thing I can't stand is to sit next to a fair weather fan or a complaining fan. First snap of the game, don't let it be a bad snap or something go wrong. And then, oh my God, that's the type of vibes I'm getting from GM right now. Yes, I realistically believe Alabama can go undefeated. I think that we are set up for the perfect run for this season. You got a coach that is won everywhere. Come on, man.
They're fighting now, Smook. Kentucky and Georgia right after they punted the ball to Kentucky because Kentucky got off the field and they put some tremendous pressure on Beck. So, Georgia,
brother. For everybody that talks trash about Bama starting slow, Georgia had a slow start all 3 weeks they played. So all of y'all closet Georgia fans, you say you Bama fans, but you're at night, you're scared and you're having nightmares about Georgia. Right?
No, I ain't having nightmares.
No, they are. They're sitting here. We can't do this against Georgia. No, the thing is, Georgia can't do some of the stuff they do against teams against us. How about that? If Georgia come out, if Carson Beck don't hit us, come on now. Carson Beck can't throw that noodle arm corner on our DBs. Not with Sabb the way he playing. I'm confident. We don't have a Jalen Key this year. I'm confident in our over the top safety help.
Yeah. I really like the way the Red came in and filled up for Malachi on one of those runs where they bunch it up the middle and then the running back tried to kick it to the outside, but Red was right there and took his legs out. I really like that one way that he filled that hole. I really like the way Red played, man.
100%. And you know what, Ray, you from the area, so I don't know if you ever got to watch him play from his 10th grade year up into his senior year, but tell everybody that Red has always had problems in downfield third phase coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, since his freshman year playing freshman ball at Central, Red, I mean, even when he played for they wasn't Twin City. I think it was Phoenix City when he played with them. Phoenix City Outlaws. Red as a youngin, when he was playing wide receiver, running back, I think he played a little bit of free safety, corner, all of that at Little League. Of course, you play But even middle school up, Red always had trouble with coverage. He's never been fast. So this staff, they're going to find ways to fit him in there because he's a talent, and you can develop that speed stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, he's talented. I really like what we have, man. Smook, did they say anything about Rusaw's leg or
nothing
like
official?
a high ankle?
Nothing official.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that was a high ankle. I don't want anything around the knee, no MCL, PCL, none of that. ACL.
It wasn't the knee,
right?
Because they kept grabbing like the
His
lower
ankle?
leg.
Okay, bet.
You're right.
Yeah. So
that's what I saw.
Ankles are fine. 2 weeks you be good on the ankle. You can. You know what we do. I don't want to tell everybody we got snitches in here. We got rubbernecks. Nah, bump it. They'll give you that shot, and you'll be just fine for about half the game. You gotta pick it. You gotta pick when you get that shot. I had it in my thumb my freshman year. I had it in my thumb. I had a dislocated thumb, and boy, they popped that thing back in place. And y'all, I don't know if y'all could tell, but this thumb right here is a little funny. I could not do this with my thumb after they gave me that shot. I could not. No, before they gave me the shot, I could not do this. My bone right here, this joint was down here, was right here. I couldn't move my finger. The skin, I had skin. My bone was down. My skin, my outer, it was just hanging limp.
Yeah.
So when they popped it back in place, they gave me that shot, and I was on G. What's up?
Smook, check this out. Georgia lost containment on the blitz, and then after that, and then Kentucky's quarterback ran for 20 yards. It was a cover one look, and then one of the safeties dropped down.
Hey,
and
then do y'all not know? Georgia's quarterback is the transfer from Georgia. I mean, Kentucky quarterback is a Georgia transfer. Brock Vandegrift is better. He's better than Carson Beck. He's better than Carson Beck.
I think so too.
100%.
I think his arm
ain't no
is
question.
stronger.
Ain't no question. Ain't no question, Ray. Ain't no question. Well, you and me watched him in high school. We watched him in that area. He dominated. Brock dominated. For Carson Beck to be in front of Brock, that's a money thing. I'm telling you, it's a money thing. Carson Beck and his family got some moves, but it is what it is. Hey, Ray, I appreciate the conversation, bro. I'm gonna get off here. I want to catch some of this game, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's go do that, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, Discord. Y'all join us in Discord. Ray, roll tide, my brother.
Roll tide. Roll tide, roll.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Y'all, 100%. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning into the post-game call-in show, man. 100%. The vibes is there. We're going to jump in Discord. I probably ain't even going to do no whole rundown of closing the show out. Y'all made it crazy. I don't even have the right banner up. I'm sorry. How many likes we got, Kim? Little sis, tell me how many likes we got. Tell me how many likes we got. I think we did a good stream today. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? Y'all like today's stream? This post-game stream? I'm feeling the vibes from y'all. Y'all feeling the vibes from me? I'm rocking with it, man. We got 200 total live in the chat right now, man. Between both platforms, we got 200 total live. Thank y'all for hanging out today, man. 82 likes. Hope to see everybody next year. Oh yeah, we're gonna be there, Kimberly. Content like this is why I love our channel and family. SOS, Roll Tyro, Fact 100%. And people think I really be so invested emotionally into this. I'm not, man. It's the persona. Y'all see how quick I turn it on and turn it off. It's the content. Y'all enjoy it. It's in me. I know how to control it. David, I hope you didn't take it personal, man. You've been here. It ain't that personal. Guys like High Powered and JB and Joseph, those guys, let them go. They're not real fans anyways. David, you're a real fan. You know you ain't no fair weather. It's part of the business, man. Right? So if y'all see High Power on the streets, tell him, cause he ain't wearing crimson. But that's a fake fan, bro. High Power, the fake fan. Fair weather fan. That's what I got to say about you, High Power. Call in again. I tell you to your ear and to your face. Fair weather. Think I care about your feelings? No. If you ain't with the tide, yeah. God forgive me. I said the word that time. I ain't even just use the beat. I actually had to say it cause I felt that thing. Pause. But without further ado, man, thank y'all for tuning in today. Thank y'all for hooking up and showing support to the channel, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all really make it what it is here on the Coach Smook Network. Y'all allow me to be me. Authenticity above all. That's all we worried about. But with that said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. We jumping in Discord. If you aren't in Discord, you're missing out. Go grab drinks. It's about to be a movie. We're about to have some fun. Y'all jump in that Discord. Let's watch this Georgia game. Much love, y'all. Roll Tide. And catch you on the next one. We will be live again Monday morning. No morning after show tomorrow. I got to get to church. So my mama go with me. But I see y'all Monday morning. Much love, y'all. God bless.